Oh my god. Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. I see the chat heavy in here, man. Shout out to Range Road, People Hernandez, come on down. Claude Smith. Play is for keeps 2020. Joey BK all day. Y'all already know what type of time I'm on, man. Y'all gotta know what type of time I'm on, yo. Holy shit. Nets fans is the best fans. We finna get to it. Y'all gotta know that. Yo, back in the day, J Kid with the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a jazz boy. D-Lo with the triple drive. Content. Hold on, let me see something. Oh, that's why. Here we go. BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN, Back in the day, J Kid with the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a jam sport. D-Lo with the triple drive hand off, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, Z-Dub defending. The Brooklyn Block Party clacks in double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN, Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel. BROOKLYN,
you establish a culture, that's what you do every day. That creates one thing that is your identity. That's how you are seen by other people. If you work really hard to get 1% better every day, you're a competitive group. That means that you fight.
Oh, what a move by Sharp, counting a foul.
Yeah, y'all already know. Nets identity is defense. You do it one time, it's luck. You do it two times, you just, you're doing the right thing. You do it 3-4 times, this is who you are. This is your identity. The Nets identity is defense. I don't know what that means for Cam Thomas. Y'all know Cam Thomas my favorite player, but realistically, the way we playing and us being representatives of defense, I mean, what does that say? We had the best December defense in December. Is that what they said? Did they say that right now we are only behind OKC Thunder, Oklahoma Thunder? Is that what they're saying? Is that true? Did our defense go up? Huh? This is not about who's right and who's wrong. This is if you're a Nets fan. First, know we the best fans. This is for all of the fans that trying to find something consistent to hold on to say, yo, this is what the Nets are. This is who we are. This is what we do. Defense looked like one of those things. Mr. Seahorse in the chat said the defensive rating speaks for itself. It's us in OKC. I think 76ers tonight, they were struggling to score. Struggling to score the ball. Lucky 1916 said good team win. Claude Smith said very impressive win by the Nets. Huh? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The ruler said, shout out the Rooks, man. Every game you see something. Let's slow it down and talk about the rookies tonight. What we talking about, ruler? We talking about Nolan Troy already know how to pass for real and he fast for real? As we talk about Nolan Troy already and how fast he is and bruh, dude is fast. He only had 2 assists. It looked like more than that. What? Did Sean Marks cook? Oh, we're not giving Sean Marks credit. Even though Ben Saraf went to the G League and scored 40. We not going to give Sean Marks credit? We still mad at Sean Marks? Huh? I don't know. Nets fans is the best fans. What's up? What's up? What's the word? Listen, man. Another rookie. Yegor. Huh? Joe, you already know, Joe. You know I got to send you the link first. I got to send the members of the page the link first. If I see you in the chat, again, man, shout to all y'all, man. Shout to the members of the page. Shout to Maria Signal Moore, Jellio, Marcus, Nets DNA, Beeman Boy, Joey BK, Cooney Jean Philippe, GIHF _ Carter, Brooklyn LM, Mr. Seahorse, and J Noel 24. Huh? BB Crazy PH 5731 says, stop playing, Yegor. Stop playing with Yegor, y'all. That boy cold. Assassin. Huh? Yegor giving it up like that? 5 3-pointers? Bang. That's what? What we talking about? 5 for 9. He shot better from the 3-pointer than MPJ. Yeah, I'm not pitting them against each other. I'm just saying. We toggling back and forth about who the 1 and the 2 option. Y'all already know I got MPJ, the number 1 option. From what it was looking like, Noah Clowney, he was the number 2 option. For what it's worth, Noah Clowney shot 12 times. Yegor Demen shot 11 times. Jordy Fernandez is figuring this out game by game. In the offense as of now, our offense stands. My MPJ, number 1 option. Noah Clowney, number 2 option. Yegor Demen, number 3 option. That's tough. Terrence, man, bro, I see the defense that he played. I see the little intent. I see the intangibles that Terrence, man, bring to the team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. That block on Embiid, get that shit out of here. Slap that shit, rub that shit out of his hand. They try to call foul. Jordy Fernandez said, no, hell no. No, hell no. We challenging that. We challenged it and we won. Fuck you talking about? We challenged it and we won. What is y'all talking about? Claude Smith, don't do it, Claude. Claude, you know, I always back you. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a Knicks fan and all of that and this and that. Yo, but listen, Claude, it got nothing to do with anything right now. You already know that I got big respect for you, but not tonight, Claude. Don't mess with the Nets fans. We got to win. Why you trying to win? Come on, Claude. Claude. Chill, Claude. Range Road, MPJ. Yo, Paul George is He's a podcaster. G Wiz in the comments. He said, G Wiz 911 said, Brooklyn, stand up. Fuck the tank. What? All this shit. Yo, the Nets fans is the best fans. Nets fans is in the chat saying, fuck the tank. What? We don't give a fuck about the tank no more? Huh? Let's slow it down. Y'all don't want AJ to box you? Huh? I'm going to keep it real with you. The way we playing, I think is great. But at the end of the day, I'm all the way real with you. I don't know if it's sustainable because MPJ, I read an article where he said he's still playing through pain. He's 27 years old. Let's slow it down. Am I saying, am my soliloquy ending, should we trade MPJ? No. You find a way to keep MPJ, but his usage rate is serious. If we look at the usage rate for the players in the NBA, he gotta be top 10. They say he number 6 in scoring on the East. In the East, he had 28 tonight. Fuck the tank. It's like that. Y'all feeling that? 323 in the chat. He said, Brooklyn. Yo, what's up, y'all? What is we talking about? Was we talking about how Clax ain't scared of Embiid? Are we talking about how Clax look like he's straight thugging now? Like, fuck that. Y'all ain't pushing me around no more. That shit over. Fuck out of here, Embiid. We remember that. You want to do all that wild shit to the crowd and all of that. You think the Nets fans forgot? We ain't forget. Clax ain't forget. Came in your hometown, bust your ass. The truth is, they tried to run the offense through Embiid and through the process, and that shit ain't working. It's the reason why y'all lost and didn't amount to shit. Even if y'all did, y'all ain't amount to no championship. And the true leader on that team is Tyrese Maxey, who played like trash tonight. Straight trash. Tyrese Maxey, 3 for 14. Fucking up good old parlays. Huh? Wasn't my parlay. I'm just saying. You can't, that defense that we got, we putting Maxey in a pickle. Maxey like the number 1 scorer in the league. He was 3 for 14 versus our defense. Who they think they talking to? I told y'all. The common thread is the assistant coach that they went and got, or whatever personnel that is, that they got in the offseason from OKC. From the Oklahoma Thunder, they got some type of assistant coach, or they got some personnel. I forget who he is, but we're going to find out tonight. Because ain't no fucking way we lock down Tyrese Maxey like that. And it's just he had an off night. Hell no. We had good defense. Yago at the point guard is a problem. Straight fucking problem. He's 6'9" point guard. You get the right coaches back in him, telling him, yo, this and that. And what I did notice, I'm about to throw the link in the chat because I gotta talk to the guys. I gotta talk to the Nets fans, man. What the fuck? Fuck the tank. None of this shit is. Listen, I'm about to pull it up because I think some of the times y'all just think that I like hearing myself talk. So I said that to say this. I'm gonna find out who he is, and then I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. Because I think y'all think I'm just talking or whatever. But that's the common thread on why and how, in part, not entirely, but in part, on how our defense got better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, coach from let's see. With the my bad. I hold on. We about to find out, yeah. Ain't no way our fucking defense is that good, and it's just these guys having off nights. Nah, they can't score on us like that, bro. It is what it is. They can't score on us, bro. They can't score on us. Hold up. Hessel, Griffin, Steve Hessel, Jawan Howard, DV, that's Dukes. And hence the coaching staff. Who's this? Is it him? Is it him? Was he a Thunder assistant coach? Hold on, we finna find out, bro. Because this defense is I'm not this shit ain't no fluke, bro. This shit ain't no fluke. This is real. Is it real, son? Is it really real, son? Let me know it's real, son, if it's really real. The Brooklyn Nets have picked up assistant coach Steve Hessel. He from Portland. Jawan Howard, he's from Michigan. Him, who is he? Where is this? Nah, we gonna find out tonight. Okay. Looking at Hessel from the Brooklyn, from Portland. Howard joins from the Doki joining, goes to the Sacramento Kings. Oh, he was with the Sacramento Kings. And hold on, Griffin and Denver Nuggets. Oh, damn. And so the first assistant coach. Like, well, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't think y'all see what I see. I got y'all though. I got y'all. But yeah, nah, y'all gotta see this. Because I'm trying to show y'all that Jordy Fernandez is a genius, man, when it comes down to defense. Not in a way where it's gonna work overnight. That was never the plan. The plan was never to work overnight. Hold on. Brooklyn Nets named Hessel Howard Dulkis. We're gonna skip it though. We know Hessel from Portland. We know Howard from Michigan. He got Dulkis joined Brooklyn bench after spending the last 2 seasons as assistant and player development coach for the Sacramento Kings. He just came from the Sacramento Kings. That makes sense. I'm scanning it. I'm just looking to see if anybody came from the Thunder. Because if it wasn't see Hernandez, Capcorn, I know Forehand Kelly, I know Vincent, I know, but it was someone else. It was somebody from the Thunder. I can't, hold on. I gotta find this. I gotta find it, but I'll find it later. Ain't that serious. I'm about to throw the link in the chat, man. Trevon Bryant. Yo, that's the one I be saying, yo. Y'all be like, yo, Breezy always be saying Nets fans the best fans. Look, bro. Shout out to big homie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to big homie. Stay solid in the chat with a solid, feel me? A solid comment. His name Trevon Bryant. Okay. What? It's the same dude. Okay. Oh, they showing him his college. I'm trying to see his coaching. He a young dude. This a young dude. This must be a different dude. It got to be a different speller. But yeah, that's the point. The point is that we on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? We focus on the defensive side of the ball. These rookies are playing great, and at the end of the day, it's a lot to talk about. But I'm about to throw the link in it. I did say it. I'm doing that intentionally. Like, I'm gonna throw the link in the chat, but it'd be a lot of people in the panel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just I'm gonna send the link to. Well, I don't see Brooklyn LM. I seen Leaf. Leaf not a member, but you know, just out of respect. You know what I'm saying? I met Leaf in real life. That shit is, to me, that shit honor, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I do the podcast and shit like that. You don't really like what I'm saying is I don't take it for granted. Like I'll be like, yo, I appreciate y'all. Y'all helping me grow the podcast. And I got a chance to meet some of the guys. I met Scott too. I met Dylan. I met Gary. When I met Dylan and Gary, I was mad as hell. I ain't mad no more. This pick is hella good. This is a good ass pick. Yo, Joey, I'm about to send you the link. You heard? Word. Yeah, man. How was that Sixers pack? Subscribe to the page, man. Subscribe to the page. Oh man. Nets fans, the best fans. Our defense is looking immaculate. Yo, shit serious, bro. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but this town is big enough for two good teams. Huh? I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back. This town, this city, the city that the Brooklyn Nets could run is big enough for two teams to be good at the same time. California, Texas, Florida, Miami and Orlando, Florida. They want them to both be playoff teams. Why not New York City? Brooklyn. Defense win championships. We running shit in December. What? Come on, man. They don't want to give us a Christmas game because we shutting teams down. They can't score. You not entertained because it ain't no defense. It was a game. It was 152 to 150. That's entertaining to y'all? That's entertaining? Joel Embiid getting his shit blocked by Terrence Mann and Noah Clowney. That shit not entertaining to you? Huh? Like, nah, I don't understand it. Word, I don't understand it, man. I really feel like at the end of the day, you're gonna have situations where fans are not gonna agree. But you know me, Breeze, you know what I be caring about? I be caring about what I say. I listen to what y'all say. But I be really knowing what I be talking about because I like basketball. Y'all be thinking I be trying to out talk y'all. That's what y'all what I be saying. That's the disconnect. I'll be ready to debate, but I don't feel like I'm supposed to be battling because I'm with fellow Nets fans. And I want us to agree. I want us to agree. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when it comes down to winning games, you're gonna need that defense to show up. If your star player is cold, if MPJ can't make no shots because he cold, but our defense is solid, that mean everything to a Brooklyn Nets fan like me. Shout to Notorious on the panel, man. Talk to us, man. What's the word, man? You got Rips. He's Rips in the comments says Sean Marks need more respect. What, Joey? What's up, Joey? The rookie's looking good. What's happening?
Yeah, man. A lot of people changing their tone, man. But that's expected because I think a lot of people, not only in Nets world but around the NBA, are figuring out this is not the same Nets team as it was in the beginning of the season. This team is different, bro. This team is taking on the personality of their coach. They've gotten better. Right. They're gritty. Like they're going to come to play, and they're not going to back down from anybody, and they're not going to lay down for anybody.
Nobody. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, man. So listen, the defense got better. The confidence is there in a lot of the players, and we gaining more confidence in our rookies. So and MPJ is still continuing to prove people wrong, bro. Like I mean, it is what it is. Like, and you got to give Mark. You got to. I see some people saying it. Hey, they was wrong, or they going to tip they had the Marks, and I mean, because a lot of people complained about the draft picks. Some people still don't believe Yeager was worthy of the 8th pick. Do you believe now?
Me, I think the coach deserve a lot of credit for the way Yeager is playing. He's making him the third option behind Clowney and MPJ intentionally. And again, like I said, the veteran leadership is helping Yeager. Like he's feeding off of the because the pressure is there, but it's not there. Because if it's a heavy lifting, MPJ gonna do that. But the way he rides in those occasions, hitting big threes in the fourth quarter to separate like when we in a dry spot on offense or some shit like that, and like, yo.
Yeah, but the thing is, what grinds my gears is when people saying, "Well, he's doing it on a bad team." Well, guess what? He's doing it as a number one option. But you know what y'all leaving out? He's doing efficient. He's doing it efficiently. He's not up there just jacking up a bunch of points to score 30 plus points. Like he's shooting damn near 50% out there, bro. Like the dude can shoot, you know what I mean? And he's consistent and he can hit some tough shots. Like Yeager said in the post game interview, he was like, yeah, I mean, people may think the shots that he's taking is bad shots, but we don't really think so because we know, you know what I mean, what he's capable of and that he can hit those shots. So I don't know, man. Like MPJ keep proving people wrong. The rookies are proving people wrong. And right now, Marks is looking. Yeah, even if y'all don't like Marks, yeah, the Marks haters is quiet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's starting to look like we won did we win the Cam Johnson trade or not? Or people
We
still
definitely won that. That's a small. That shit won't last 60 seconds. I'll put the 30-second shot clock up, man. Nets fans should already agree that we won that trade. Like let's just
yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have your naysayers and you're gonna have your Denver Nuggets fans and naysayers that don't like the Nets say, well, it wasn't about the best player, it was about money. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, yeah, it's about money, but the way MPJ is looking right now, it's looking like Denver held him back, bro. Because I'm just letting you know the way he's looking right now, my G, he might be one of the best players in the East, hands down.
Yeah, he's the 6th top scorer in the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna get to this super chat. Shout out to Notorious. Shout to RSL3. He said the super chat. It says Yeager shows up when it matters most, and that need to also be said in the fourth. He made clutch shot when need. We said this last stream, RSL3. Shout to you, bro. It's the first time I'm seeing you. He did that last game in the fourth quarter. He did it again. And this is what I'm saying was great about MPJ. If MPJ not here, we just getting blown out. They numbers might look good, but it don't mean nothing morale-wise because you ain't in no clutch situations. You feel what I mean? That's how I look at it. But MPJ puts you in a situation where you in a tight game in the third, fourth quarter. And yo, RSL 3, this is becoming a thing. Look at Yeager, bro. Tell me that man don't want it. He want it. You trying to tell me he don't want to win? He know that the Brooklyn Nets ain't got no championship. You know what kind of legacy what kind of legacy he could build, bringing the the Brooklyn Nets a championship, rivaling, being one of the better teams in New York, competing with the team.
You want to know what's so crazy? You want to know what's so crazy? We went from MPJ's a joking merchant to MPJ is not all that. He's a role player, high level role player. We went from MPJ ain't gonna stop the tank to damn, man, we gotta trade MPJ. MPJ's too good, bro. He's messing the tank up. Now y'all want to get rid of the dude because you saying he messing the tank up because he's too good. But before that, you was disrespecting him. Like, yeah, what's up with y'all, man?
Yo, the ruler. Look at the dude, bro. This not somebody that want to win here. This not somebody that want to win a championship. He just looked like he wanted, bro. Some players play to because it's their job. You know, they tall. You know how people be tall and they just be like, yo, I play because I'm tall type shit. Nah, he like to play, bro. And again, like you can't force him to do nothing he don't want to do. I want him to go to the basket more. I feel like the better players in the league go to the basket more. But what am I supposed to tell this dude if he's shooting 5 for 9 from the 3-point line, 6 from 11
I think
from the
people
field? He
just
took 5 out of 6 3-pointers, but how am I be mad if he made 5 out of 6?
exactly. I think people is just very surprised about
I
how
mean,
good
basket.
MPJ is playing, and people didn't expect the Nets to be this. Exactly. I think people is just very.
You gotta mute up on YouTube. Yo,
Yo,
hold on. Shout the Nets Warriors. Shout the people Hernandez. Come on
what up,
down.
Breezy?
Shout the what up, what up? Shout to everything Brooklyn Nets, John. Shout to Scott. You know what I'm saying? Lee 4788. He's a content creator. Y'all can subscribe to him there. John Heavy on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Just look for his handle. They'll let you know. Scott Apartment Gamers and more. He's a content creator. Subscribe to the other content creators on this page. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to LaSalle. I know who you are now. I never seen your tag name when you had just, I guess, jumped on the panel and without jumping in the comment first. So, but thank you for the super chat, LaSalle. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't be long-winded. We got a full panel, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to keep the conversation with Sean Marks because I feel like that's the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it with Sean Marks because of these draft picks. Not anything before these draft picks because that's besides the point. But with this draft, it seemed like he got it right, and I just want to acknowledge it. I don't want to, as a content creator, pretend like I don't see what's going on. You know, but people's man, what you think about Clax, man? You see him? How you feel about him, man? All right, we're gonna come back to people's. You're gonna come back to people.
You talking about me? Oh my bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I got you, my guy. Your Claxton, just been consistent. Just been pretty much, after first 6-7 games, I guess, because everybody else was, I guess struggling and shit. Nicholas just been consistent. I don't know. I think Nets they just like him. They just like him, and plus he's loyal. He always stood by the Nets, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, all the trade rumors and all that shit. He never talked shit about the Nets, or put some shit on the Twitter or some shit like that, there's some franchises just like some players and they keep them around. You know what I'm saying? They just have to keep one of the guys. They can't get rid of everybody. One guy have to just stick around. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's that guy, Breezy.
You make it seem like he had some when he was on the bench, bro. He putting up double doubles, man.
No. I'm saying I'm not talking about production. I'm talking about as far as just the
the chemistry, the camaraderie.
Yeah, and representing the team.
Okay.
Like represent the team as far as being a outstanding player off the court, on the court. Quiet, that don't do no drama shit on social media and all that. Shit counts. How Nets don't want people like that. Nets don't want somebody, or somebody put the team on blast and shit like that. Maybe that's another reason. Maybe another reason they see more potential. They see more potential because I see more potential in him too. I see a lot of, that's why I'm always critical on the guy Breezy, because I see a lot of potential.
So hold on. All right, so I just
on the fast break and all that. Sometimes he remind me of Giannis. Sometimes, sometimes when he makes a couple of moves, I just wish that he could do that often. You know what I'm talking about on the fast break. Sometimes you take off and then, maybe do a little juke or a little, fake it like he about to pass and then go dunk that shit. That's what the Nets want to see, man. We just want to see that guy on the fast break. Jamming and yamming, whatever. That's all Nets want to see, man. Not that's it. That's it. But block some shots, play some hustle. That and just when you get the ball, when you get the ball, make that quick decision. If two people collapse on you, I'm talking about fast break. You get the steal. Nicholas, we just want you to go fast as possible and make you move, get to the free throw line, or just dunk that shit. Or lay it up because he don't his layup package is decent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just be aggressive. Be mad aggressive. Um besides that, what's the name? I love the little interaction with Igor and Embiid. I think Embiid knows Igor is a legit kid because I
Hmm.
seen after the game they was on the side. They were talking for a minute. I don't know if anybody
So
seen that shit.
I
So
clap.
I think Embiid, he knows. Yeah.
Peoples. Just let me just that. Thank you for that, bro. Just
Oh,
let me pass.
no doubt. I just want to put that out there real quick.
Yeah, no, I
And the
appreciate you,
defense
bro.
is clamped down.
Yeah,
I love it. You know what I mean? If Italians would do that,
yeah,
after they eat
yeah.
or some shit with the
Uh,
spaghettis or whatever.
Right,
They
right,
do that. I want to blow a
right.
kiss in the
Chef's
air.
kiss, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Facts. Facts like
Yo,
that,
yo,
one more time, one more thing, and I'm gonna let everybody. I'm gonna just chill, smoke my blunts. But
You know, smoke
only
that
one
Sixers
thing:
pack.
fourth quarter defense. I think Jordy. I know he was mad. I seen him like walking off the court. Yeah,
Mhm.
he wasn't too happy about the fourth quarter, cause
Okay.
it was like 72 or whatever. It was like 89,
Yo,
72, I
man,
think.
pass it to the leaf, man.
Oh,
Come
I
on.
got you. I'm just saying, 106 points. He was disappointed. I feel like that's
Smoke
it.
that
That's all I'm
Sixers
gonna say.
pack, my guy.
Yeah, no,
I,
trust me, I do. To just say this to people's. Yeah, I do think that he did give him a number like, yo, I want them to not make this many points, and whatever
Yeah,
points that
or
was,
like a
if I
less
want,
than because they were supposed to
yeah,
score
nah,
less than 100,
yeah,
you know,
I give you that, I give
tonight.
you that.
So I 106 because I think they gave up 30 plus points. That's the only
Right,
disappointing
peoples,
thing. But yeah,
peoples, let me pass it to Lee,
I
please.
got you. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Hey, go ahead. Y'all already know.
Shout to people, Sonny, and
No
that's
doubt,
come
my
on
guy.
down for joining the panel, man. Shout to you, bro. Shout to
No,
Brock Work throwing up
no
the
doubt.
colors. He a moderator on his page. Like I said, man, shout to Leaf, subscribe to Leaf, talk to him, Leaf. What you seen out there tonight, bro?
I seen exactly what happened in the previous game. I think we picked up where we left off defensively. Terrence Mann didn't have the numbers, but I think I mean he was the fire starter on defense. He took the challenge in the paint on the perimeter, and then a lot of other guys kind of kind of just jumped on that, man. Like just of course Clowney had another rim protection block, man. I think something need to be said about holding Maxi and the light skinned nigga with the nail polish to
Oh,
like 6 for 25 shooting tonight.
Nasty.
That is nasty, man. I mean, a lot of us wish that would have been VJ out there, but apparently it wasn't. But shout out. I also got to give a shout out to Dayron. He had a damn good game off the bench too tonight.
He did.
Yeah, yeah. He had we put him in a lot of action
Shout
at
your chin well too, or at least
I
put
think
it
he
at the
had
chat.
5 offensive rebounds. I think
Nine
four in the first
points.
half. I think,
he
or
did
maybe
that.
6 offensive rebounds.
What was more
He hit
important
a
to
three
me?
too in the corner, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
did.
yeah.
But what was more important to me is that we put him at the foul line and used him as like the sort of the like the Draymond passer when we put the bench squad in and used him and Nolan is basically showing exactly why he's in the league and what
That kid's a
exactly is.
blur.
Yes, because the second that he comes off of dribble handoffs, that shit is just literally lightning speed. That shit look like Sonic the Hedgehog
Facts.
type shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause
Let's
a
go
couple of
Clippers.
times
Let's go
he didn't have no crazy numbers, but he got downhill a lot. Found he did made a lot of chain link passes. Of
Found his
course,
teammates.
yeah, of course, Danny Wolf. He didn't have a great shooting night, but he attacked. He got downhill, made a lot of chain link passes too. MPJ, when he gets the ball, that shit is the fucking play. Um, to 25 points and not a goddamn assist in the first half, man. I mean, that's what we needed tonight. the story of the night was the defense. For most of the game.
Clamp down.
Second.
Clamp down.
Second to, of course, OKC, because I don't think nobody catching them niggas defensively. This month I think we
I
having a
think we're
number
good
better
one.
month.
this month.
They said we number one in the month of December.
We number two in the month of December.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
Um,
but
after
We're
this
not too
game,
far from the
but
Thunder though.
before
right,
this
who,
game, we was number one
who,
in the month of December.
right.
we
See,
not
this the
we
type, this the type of arguments I like. We all
You
know
see,
we number
Breezy, you
one.
see
we.
how it makes a difference when you play
Bro,
defense,
I
right?
could
You want
play.
to
I
talk
could play
about
the
it.
game
It's a
back, bro.
beautiful feeling.
I
It's a beautiful
promise you, we
feeling, man.
number two, bro. Ain't nothing
But
wrong with
no,
being
but the
behind
point
them
is
niggas.
that's good company. That's the whole entire
It
thing.
it is good company, bro. Like, I mean, I guess the
It just
court.
uplifts your mood when you're a fan. When you watch the team hustle on
Hold on,
defense,
peoples.
it just
I
Let
make you
me
mean,
feel
talk to
listen,
better.
I
John
like.
real
I
quick.
mean, but
Right,
yeah,
just let me and John go together at the same time. Pause.
I
Oh my
definitely
bad.
like.
I
I
was just
definitely
saying.
like the
John,
way
you
we
good? You good?
played.
Just
I
John and
definitely like the way we played tonight. I thought Philly was on some bullshit, giving Joel a ball mostly, but when Maxie and the light skinned nigga with nail polish is struggling, bro, you basically ain't got nobody else. And then when PG got his 8 points and as quick as he did, I pretty much knew the game was over because them niggas is
bro,
not
the dude
concerned with
name is
playing basketball.
McCain, bro. Like, come on,
I'm
man.
not. I'm not. No, he ain't on my team. I could be disrespectful all I want.
Yeah, we.
Um,
Go ahead, bro.
thank you. So
If you're a man, stop that nail polish shit right now.
I'm calling it out,
SOS.
bro.
SOS.
Yeah,
You already
bro,
know.
You
but
know where
like,
we
come
from,
on, like
bro.
y'all gonna have them peoples on my ass. Like, I don't need that shit, bro.
Hey,
Bro, I
yo.
ain't like I'm
Look,
saying nothing. Ain't I saying nothing vulgar, bro. I'm saying the truth, bro. Like,
I
that's the light
mean,
skinned nigga with
but
nail
still,
polish.
we gotta again for us be a professional content creator. I gotta at least say his name.
With
You know what
nail
I'm saying?
Breezy is
polish.
mad funny.
Okay, okay, all
Like,
right.
yo,
So
bro,
I'll
like
clean it.
the dude Davis McKay. That's all I said.
Okay, I'll clean
No,
it
you
up.
mad real though, Breezy. You mad
The
real.
Maxi, AK, and the
Oh shit.
buddy with nail polish. How about that? All right, I'll clean
Just
it up.
McCain. Just McCain. I
I'm
guess.
not calling him that. I don't know his name.
Or just say,
Yo,
hey Jared.
I was
You
just
just say,
saying,
hey
hold
Jared.
on, hold on. When I mentioned him to say he was
Word,
3 for
X. You
11,
right,
and that
man.
shows where our defense was. Their biggest threat on their offense is not Embiid, it's their backcourt now. So they got Maxi.
It
They
is
didn't
they
have Quentin,
backcourt,
they
bro.
didn't have Vanderbilt, but the point is that they get more of their offense from the backcourt opposed to the front court. And
Yeah,
we
Look,
that's
locked
a
him
fact.
down. He
hey,
was 3 for 11.
That's
niggas
that
on
Like,
that is a
niggas on their
fact. I
Josh
mean,
Harden here.
I think we would have liked to seen how we would have fared with VJ out there. I think VJ had got injured, but great game tonight, man. Great shooting from Yegor. He closed the game pretty well. I got a good shooting hand. Great game from Clax again, man. Clax has been resurged. John, you had spoke about MPJ and Clax raising their value in this month of
yeah,
December.
John.
I think they have done just that. The biggest elephant in the room, and I'm gonna mention it because I don't give a shit what nobody think, is obviously the more and more MPJ goes off, the more and more
But
you're
hold
gonna
on.
hear trade
Oh,
talks.
leave. Can I get you and John talk about Yegor? Because I heard you said what you said about the eighth pick. And
Hmm.
I know how John feel about Yegor. So I want to hear both of y'all talk about Yegor. Y'all thoughts on Yegor. I'm trying to be provocative. I'm trying to get the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, W chat. I hope y'all subscribing. You feel me? Don't
W's
y'all
in
watching the
the chat.
content? You know what
No,
I'm
no, no.
saying?
Yeah, we could talk
Not
about
easy
Yegor.
to subscribe to the page.
We could talk about
Lee,
Yegor, but
finish your land the plane, Lee, and then pass the ball. I'll let you finish, Lee,
yeah.
and
We
then
could
pass
talk
the ball.
about Yegor because when it comes to like, I think we all believe in the term. There's levels to this. So when I talk about certain players, I usually set it up like a choke slam. I lift them niggas up just to put them back down. Um, Yegor has been playing very well for the past 4 games. I think he's shooting like 40, 40, 80 or some shit. 16 points, 3.5 rebounds, three assists. I think he's growing at the age of 19. But obviously we all believe in the term. There's levels to this. We ain't getting no top 8 pick for this nigga to do good in just for 4 fucking games. I think we can all agree on that. I
No,
think
but what I'm saying, but no, to what I agree is that from him getting the because he didn't start the beginning of the season. From him
Yeah,
starting like that,
Mr. Rafter. Yeah.
he was trying to fit in, and I'm saying that percentage wise, because they want to give him the volume of shots that he want. They want to give Diego the green light. But
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, Diego, he gotta learn his shot selection. And he takes the three over the two, even being a 6'9" point guard. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't be mad at him if he 5 for 9. You
No,
feel what I'm
I'm not. I'm
saying?
not. I'm not mad
Splashing
at him.
threes, nigga.
I'm not
Splashing
mad
threes.
at him at all. I think he's gaining a
Oh
lot more
shit.
confidence in other areas and just dribbling the ball and taking care of the basketball. I think he's gaining a lot more confidence coming off the screens and the dribble handoffs and the pin downs. A lot of those things is coming. It's levels to it. If the max level is 10, bro, like I think he's at least up to like a 3.8.
But 25 and 3 from my point guard, my rookie point guard, I ain't mad at that.
No,
I ain't mad at
I'm not mad at that neither. But I think a lot needs to say towards our rookies in general. Nolan Trayor is showing why he's in the league. He might be one of the fastest players with the basketball. The second that he comes off a dribble handoff, a lot of our action is like dribble handoff, screen there, screen there. Nobody is like, all right, yo, let's clear the floor out and then let's do this, let's do that. Not even MPJ. MPJ off the bounce is really nothing there. And I wanted to talk more about his health issue, but to continue more about Yegor, I think Yegor is definitely getting a lot of the reps. The reps is helping. Lot of the games is helping. A lot of late game situations is helping, and I think he's growing before our eyes. But I'ma still stand by what I said. The 8 pick is mid as fuck.
Well,
So.
what about Igor defense on Maxi Leaf on perimeter? When the old boy shot up a air ball too. Everybody was clapping
Not just him,
on the
not
net
just him.
staff.
Not just him.
It makes a
Nolan
difference, Leaf,
Trayor.
when you 6'9", man. It makes a
I
difference,
mean,
my
what
guy.
Nolan Trayor did a pretty good job. Staying in front of him and nail polish.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
mean,
Nolan too. Nolan, because he's six
yeah.
five. It's different when
I
you
didn't
don't
even
have the
know Nolan was
midgets.
that tall,
It's
bro. I'll
different.
be honest with you, but Nolan Trayor and whatchamacallit, they did a good job. Even Danny, I think our whole team did a good job of staying in front of the keeping a lot of players out of the paint. Maxie just couldn't get no rhythm, and that's hard to do. To anybody that's averaging 31, they are forced to be reckoned with, and that's Maxie. That's what Maxie been all season, and we've been able to hold.
Maxi couldn't get anything because all those
Yeah,
hands
so
up
hold on,
Yeah.
peoples. Let me
contesting.
talk to John. John, jump in just
Go
because
ahead,
I want
John.
to hear what John thinks
I
and
guess
stuff
I'm gonna
that
fall back for a bit.
yeah, I mean, I'm just trying
All
to go
right.
around 6 of us,
Yeah, first
7.
off, just want to wish every Brooklyn member a very wonderful Christmas this week. It's been quite a season so far, but this week, time to be with the fam, relax, and enjoy all that fun stuff. So just a Merry Christmas to all you guys. Second,
Right.
Raze, I got the receipts, man, about Yegor. I tell you, man, a few weeks ago, man, you were like General Hospital up in here. We gotta sit Yegor, let him rest his ankle. Like, bro, look at what this guy is doing, Yegor. You the
That's it.
man, the old man. Come on, like again
Now, talk
tonight.
this
Not
shit.
one,
Talk
not
this
two,
shit.
not three, four, but 5 3-point shot attempts tonight. Like, man, Yegor's confidence is
There's
just
still
getting
more
higher,
levels to
higher, and
go.
higher.
Let
Like,
me
come on, like last
just
game, he
hold
was a
on.
huge part of why we won. And this game, like, listen, the first half was MPJ. What MPJ was doing tonight from mid range, from the interior, was ridiculous. I mean, getting
Surgical.
some steals, just going body to body against players. Like, he was definitely bringing a lot of different elements offensively tonight. And Philly just had no answer for him. That was the first half, and then second half, he only had 3 points the second half, I believe. He had 28 for the night. But Yegor, man, that second half was about him just in control, finding his lanes. His catch and shoots are getting so much better. Creating self-offense as a shot maker is getting better. Like, I seriously think if he keeps this up, he should represent Brooklyn in the All-Star three-point contest. He's put so much work into the three-point shot, and his form just looks so good right now. He's really made it a mission to become a very efficient three-point shooter.
And a
So
rookie
good for
second
him.
team, John.
Yeah. No, good for him. And defensively tonight, he was really good against Maxi. Like, just playing assertive defense, +5. Like, everybody has the worries about what he can do on the defensive side, but he is handling adversity very well this season. Every time it looks like he's doing bad, he finds a way to bounce back. And for somebody that was projected to be a lottery pick, he's trying to earn the moniker. And I respect that from Yegor. He's put in a lot of work for this. And I just hope he continues because he's proving that he could be a top 3 option on his team. And the future is his at this moment, too.
Hold on, now, hold on. Now,
Let's not jump off the rope.
Hold on. Now, Dennis Milton, he's right.
Kid got a potential.
Please mute up if it's Dennis Milton, he says, okay, John, now give Sean Marks credit now that you caught the Jaeger Vapors. Now,
what am I giving Sean Marks credit for? What am I giving Sean Marks credit for? We're still in the middle. We don't know where the hell we're going.
He's the lottery pick that he drafted. You can't take that away from him, John.
Can we see where we are as a team in 2 years, and then I'll give Sean Marks his flowers?
No, we can't. Because you can't be jumping off the top rope saying he picked the best guy and then saying he got nothing to do with picking the guy. You can't do
I think
both.
it was the scouts that did that work. I think Sean Marks just likes collecting a lot of credit on this team, but hey, teach their own, right?
No,
listen, I give Yegor credit because I know some of y'all want to give MPJ, Sean Marks, Jordy credit for Yegor's development. Some of these other guys, these guys are putting in the work. Like to come into a Brooklyn market where nobody has expectations for this team, and for them to create their own expectations, I give the rookies the credit. Not a lot of people want to. Yeah, Scott, you can huff and puff all you want, Scott. I give the rookies, and Yegor is a part of his future. Everybody wants to give MPJ all the flowers for being the connector that he is right now. Yes, right now. But I give the rookies credit for carrying their own. These last 2 games, it's not because MPJ, it's because of Yegor making killer shots in the fourth quarter. Like Yegor.
Why do you keep saying that if MPJ is the leading scorer? So if you take away the leading scorer, these are losses.
Well, let's see if the rookies can actually prove that they can win these games. Because that's where in an ethical tank, if these rookies are carrying a burden of this and they win those games, they get all the credit in the world. But at the end of the day, the majority of these wins have come from MPJ being the main scorer on this team. Now that could help us with a short-term future, but it could also hurt our lottery odds. We are 6 to 7 odds right now. That might get even higher.
You be talking out both sides of your face, John.
See, that's what I'm saying, John. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I don't want you to think that obviously, like, because you're, I guess, white, that we coming at you. Like, because I just want to be honest.
That's crazy.
No, seriously, let me
be honest. Why bring that up?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Stop.
Let me tell you why.
Stop.
You asked me.
You shouldn't have to mention something like that respectfully. I was talking basketball.
John, if you're going to ask me a question respectfully, let me answer the question. You ask me why I say that. I'm telling you why. Because it's getting hot for you, John. The panel on your ass, you hear Jay, and don't say nothing. Let me finish answering your question. In the chat on your ass, they catching you and shit. They basically saying, how do you not? These are quotes. Like they hitting me with quotes. Hold on. Here we go. JDJ. He says, this is why I stopped you and said what I said. Because it's getting hot for you. He said, best rookie class ever, but it's still F. Sean Marks. John. Bro, what I'm saying.
It's actually what I said. I didn't say it.
You gotta let him finish.
You asked me why I'm saying what I'm saying, and you stopped and you wanted to have a fit about what I'm saying. Let me have my soliloquy and explain and articulate exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. If you're going to give credit to he is the one responsible for who we pick. It's that simple. It's not a long soliloquy. It's that simple.
He ain't developing them niggas.
No, he's the guy that says yay or nay.
Development team.
Ben Sarab dropped 40 points. Ben Sarab.
Like, how do you not? I don't understand, bro. Like, you gotta give me straight logic.
It's called sustainability. If we had sustainability as an organization, Breeze, you could tell me, I would agree with you all day that we're building something. We just don't know what we are building. Yes, MPJ is at the high of the hierarchy right now. And then you have Clowney, Claxton, and then some of the rookies. Is that sustainable long term? Could be, could not be. I just think right now we're beating a lot of bad teams. This is what December was about. We were going to give a lot of bad teams our best shot, and we're over exceeding expectations. We are in the same spot we were a year ago. We just have a guy that's been a championship player.
Hey, John, let's draft Nate Emmett and Jordy Tournament to a star.
Hold on, let me say this. Last season, we wasn't in we got a lottery pick situation, so it's not the exact same thing. For one, I'm not gonna have nothing else to say besides that. So but that one thing is a big difference, and that's all I made the soliloquy about was this season with the draft picks. And again, I can't knock what Joey said. It is about the player development. It is. But at the end of the day, the talent don't come here unless he yay or nay it. I don't understand how you don't give him credit, John. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I look at the record in the resume for the last 10 years, and I just don't see it being at a level where it's like, I gotta praise the guy. I praise the results for building something here.
I got no comment about Kangaroo Jack. I got no comment.
And Breezy, I'm glad that you're flip-flopping back to Yegor because a few weeks ago you were like, yo, shut Yegor down. This kid can't handle the heat. Where's my guy Cam Thomas at? Like, come on, bro. Like, you were like on Yegor's ass, man, for weeks saying he can't step up to the plate. And now you eating some humble pie, bro. So before you cook me, I'll cook you. Cook.
Oh shit, there's drama.
Reason why I'm making the debate out this doing so bad. It was like, everybody do what Cam Thomas can do, bro. You're better than Cam Thomas. There you go.
Bro, what I'm saying is this. Like I said, at the end of the day, I walked back I didn't walk back what I said. I came clean about what I said. I didn't hide. But just because I'm not on camera, you think I'm hiding? Bro, I said what I said. I told y'all I don't think Diego should play through an injury. If he's not healthy, I don't think he should get big.
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on, let me finish my sentence. And that being said, the truth about what I said was true. He didn't start over Ben Saraf, not because Ben Saraf better than him. It's because he was going through that injury. Until he was fully healthy, they started Ben Saraf. This is facts.
Facts are you're doubting Yegor a lot. I remember that.
Hold on. What I'm saying is that true or not?
At the end of the day, Yegor looked fine playing, but you were bringing up his injury stuff. I'm like, the kid don't look injured at all. And then you were doing the same thing with Drake Powell.
Listen, what I'm saying is the time that Yegor was coming off the bench because of Ben Saraf, it was because of his injury. They was limiting his minutes because he was not supposed to get big minutes because they managing the injury.
I don't know if that was the only reason, though.
Listen, what I'm saying is this. And again, this is not an argument. This is facts. I'm telling you, when you look at when he did not play, it's going to say injury management. That's what it's going to say.
Say injury management.
For the games that
this guy's funny, man. Yo, he was the same guy saying, yo, can any of these rookies do what Cam does? And bro, look, they're showing you what they can do. Danny Wolf's part of the future. Drake Powell's eventually be part of the future. And now Yegor is legit part of the future. People,
I'm just happy they're resting Drake Powell's.
But you tried to make it seem like I didn't give Yegor his credit. I gave him.
Even scored 24
you said shut him down. You did a general hospital show where you're like pretending to be a doctor of some sort, telling us about plantar fasciitis. Dude, like, come on.
No, you do have a plantar fascia though. It's for real.
He's playing through it and actually looking healthy out there.
Yeah, he do leave.
Time out, because I think there's a disconnect. And the disconnect, it seems like you don't understand that I know that Yegor is talented. I never said that he couldn't play. I said it's smart for the Brooklyn Nets, just like they do everybody else. KD, Kyrie, Harden, any injured player that come here, they nurse them. They did the same exact thing with
19
Yegor.
years
I'm not
old.
arguing with you. I'm telling you the same facts in different words. They nurse injuries. They did the same thing with Yegor. They were smart for starting Ben Saraf over Yegor instead of playing him big minutes, trying to race the 1 through 7 rookies or the 6 through 10, like Range Rove said. We got to go to Range Rove. You feel what I'm saying? They made sure that he played limited minutes so he wouldn't aggravate the injury. And it never was because Ben Saraf was more important than a lottery pick. It was never that.
Yeah, because you remember he got a fascia.
Sure that he doesn't injure that foot. And now what did he play? Hold on. And to end my soliloquy, so we can go to Range Road because he ain't saying nothing yet. Shout out to Range Road.
AKA Michael Porter Truther.
The dude Yago played 33 minutes. If I Google it, this might have been the most minutes he played all season.
That foot might be healing
minutes. He played 33 minutes tonight, y'all.
Exactly.
He did.
Nets, just trust the Nets doctors.
Hold on. So don't make it seem like I didn't give Yago credit. I was right with what
now
I said.
Now you're giving him credit. Hey, please, it's okay. We all fall down a little bit, man. It's good. I got you.
And this whole narrative, bro, I still want Cam Thomas on the team. I think he can fit in the rotation. I'm not looking
as a sixth man, maybe, but not as a starter.
They got Tyrese Martin, they got Terrence, man. There's players that's good, but they're not.
I think that train already left the station.
If he's willing to play defense,
you gotta clear up the narrative. It ain't about cooking no fan. I cook Knicks fans. I cook other fans. You think I got time?
Breeze, I got a legitimate question for you, though.
I'm too busy cooking other fans.
We have to cook orange and blue every time.
I think that Cam Thomas train already left the station, bro.
Come here and chill.
Breeze, I got a legitimate question for you, and it revolves around Cam Thomas. Do you think when Cam Thomas comes back that him and MPJ can coexist on the floor together?
Yeah, especially if Cam Thomas especially if Cam Thomas agreed that he's not the number one option. You gotta
what about defense? Breezy, what about defense?
He's a six man right now. Look how different they go on defense without him.
I think that Cam Thomas train left the station already.
You gotta get cooked. This is not a narrative. Cam Thomas is not tall. He doesn't play defense, and he's not athletic. That's not a narrative. That's true.
Come on. Ask me the question. Why are you arguing with me when Joey asked me the question?
Because you're saying it's all narrative motivated when the facts are in your face.
But he ain't asked you.
What I'm saying is this, bro.
You don't want to hear the truth, right?
I'm not trying to.
No, but he just didn't ask you. He asked one person a question. If he didn't ask you. So when somebody asks you, like if somebody say, "Yo, John, let me ask you this," and I say, "Yo, but I'm thinking, no, I can't do that because he asked you the question." So why you answer the question that wasn't asked to you?
Because it's a fact. It's a fact.
Right, bro.
But it wasn't asked to you.
Right.
Oh,
exactly.
If Cam Thomas is willing to dive on the floor and play defense,
that's all I know.
Ask me this question, bro. It's not for you to argue or debate with me, bro. Let me.
At least wait till he answers the
question. Hold on. Let me get some context. The reason why I asked Breezy because I know he's a very big Cam Thomas fan, and it seems like he's coming along with MPJ. Like he's starting to like MPJ now, and being that they're both they're both ball dominant players. We've seen the little sample size. They didn't look too great on the court together. And when Cam comes back, do you expect him to? I mean, how is Cam going to look flowing within that offense with MPJ, especially when MPJ's been this ball dominant for so long?
I don't even think MPJ's been ball dominant. He's just playing.
Hold on. Hold on. Listen.
Hold on. Let me. I can answer this one.
Hold on. Let me answer the question. I'm gonna pass it to you, Range Rover, and we gotta go to Jay after that and Scott. We gonna figure it out.
Lost.
But we gonna matter of fact, we gonna all answer this question. Listen, when I seen MPJ, Claxton, Clowney run the offense through the front court instead of the back court, when Cam Thomas here, we ran it through the back court. When MPJ here, we run it through the front court. Mind you, he's taking three-pointers, so you could say it's the back court, but the truth is that he's looking for the three first, and then he's going to the basket second. We just keeping it real, right? Now, at the end of the day, the defense, they try to jump it now, so he get into the basket. So I'm going to just say that he's the front court for sake of conversation. Still, regardless of Cam Thomas in a rotation or not, Notorious, you got to put him in the secondary far as the offense, bro. You got to go with works. This is what's been working. Be going from front court to back court instead of back court to front court far as offense is concerned. You continue that. So Cam Thomas is not the first option. No. To be for clarity, no. He's not the second option. The first option. Is he the second option? I don't know.
How are they supposed to use him, Breezy?
So it would either be Noah Clowney or Yago.
That's a good question.
How they supposed to use him?
Hold on, we're gonna go to Range Rover. Let Range Rover and then go to Scott. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna go in the order that I see it on the panel. Who came up first? We're gonna go to Scott, Range Rover, and then Jay. Go ahead, Scott.
I just wish Cam Thomas was 6'8".
I can't hear you, Scott. You're on mute.
Oh,
Nah, you good. You good. You off mute now. You good.
Yeah.
Why
The way I do y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. The way I see Cam Thomas being implemented is in that second unit. But can they coexist? To what you call him asks is, yeah, they probably could, but he wouldn't be the first option. Second of all, the way the rookies are playing, you see them as still rookies. A lot of turnovers, a lot of times they don't be in the right place. But the size of the team has gotten larger.
Crazy.
And that size keeps players like Maxey from getting into the paint without disruption. So there's a lot of disruption in there. If you notice, Philly went too big man. They had to, because the Nets are a big team. They are a big team now.
I can't believe you.
So when you get into the paint, Maxey see long arms,
tall teams,
right? And he can't get off like that unless he get all the way to the rim. So this is the Jordy wants to do that, and now the second unit played well. Traore is not small, and he's quick. You can't just blow by him. So he's always there. He's not going to get the call though. Mm-hmm. So he's always going to foul. They're going to say he fouled, but I see that he's not. But
and
that's
like year three.
That's hearsay. He's just got to get his lumps. But he's always right there. The problem is, and this is also with Yegor, is that he sometimes they don't be in the right spot. I see the players tell him to be here, and Yegor to be in this spot. You're not being in the right spot. You're letting your man go, so they get open threes on him and stuff like that. And one thing I could say about Yegor compared to all of them is in the fourth quarter, he believes in his shot, which is part of the game. Which is part of the game.
I think Danny will do the same thing.
Yeah, but Danny had a rough time today. It could be just this game. It could be this game because you got to, Embiid is crafty and he's going to get the call. And you know how Philly plays a rough ball. Philly plays.
Bro, they was trying to beat us up at the end.
Yeah, they play ball. They play ball.
They committed 3,000 to
Right.
No,
they play tough.
I call him bona fide hack. Bona.
So that takes him out of his game because Wolf is finesse. This is the part. This is the part that whether you are interior or an outside type.
You can play a gritty game. See if you can play a gritty game.
This game was gritty, and it showed that he needs work on how to be gritty.
Exactly.
Because the refs are going to call fouls. Refs are going to keep calling fouls on him if he's in the paint. If he don't know how to hold. If he don't know how to bang.
The grittiness came from the hustle play.
That also throws you out of your game. That throws you out of your shooting. Because when people bang on you, your shooting is off. You understand what I'm saying? You're not getting calls. You're not going to get those calls. You're not getting those.
Wear down on you physically.
Right. So
they made up for it in other ways.
But he's not a center. He's not a center. If you want to say he's a point center, fine, point center. He's more of a 4 with passing ability. Because we see he can pass.
Scott,
he has great
on the court, bro. Like I don't really like the NBA has changed so dramatically. Bro.
Right, he fits the NBA. He fits the NBA now.
NBA, but
he fits today's NBA.
Who you going to run into like Philly and New York?
But you need versatility.
Detroit that still play that physical style basketball.
Right, you need versatility when you get into the playoffs, and the good teams can bang and play that versatile ball. You gotta play both. You gotta have both on your team. You can't be one dimension. So people can take that away from you.
I think we have. Listen, I think we a third of the way, bro. Like with the versatility.
Yeah, we still short. We still short.
I think we a third of the way.
I think if Hayward Smith played tonight, I know that Sixers would definitely score 85 points tonight. If Hayward Smith played.
We
already
you talking about?
He's not even playing. We already play scary defense. You know that. You know how good that guy is. You know how much Miami Heat miss Hayward Smith, Breezy.
They don't.
You know how much their fans miss that guy.
He's cooked.
No, they don't miss him. If anything, bro, Terrence Mann.
He was one of their fan favorites, and because of the defense.
Terrence Mann, who been getting a lot of flack, bro. Like I think defensively,
you remember, and he's taller.
Well, he's smart. He's smart. Terrence Mann is smart.
Been getting a lot of.
I agree with I'm not a
been
big
the starter for
guy.
Our defense in the past 2 games.
Highways.
I'm gonna agree with Leaf on it. Hold on, peoples. Hold on. I'm gonna agree with Leaf on this. I'm not a big Terrence Mann fan, but he's been gritty as fuck out there, bro.
Right.
Like
of course he
plays bigger than his size. Like
he's 6'6".
A little bit of everything sometimes out there. So
he's playing a little bit like a Clippers defense.
He be in the paint.
He legitimate
for rebounds against niggas twice his size.
Exactly.
Y'all seen the offensive rebound?
Because he's still an athlete, bro. Like he's 6'6", legitimately. Not the things that he do on the stat sheet is not going to show, in the same goes for a lot of the players that came off our bench tonight. The hustle. If you talk about Scott, you talk about the grit. The grit was there when Danny Wolf was getting on the floor for the hustle.
Oh yeah. That was the hustle play.
Was getting on the floor for hustle.
Right.
We used to have a 6'1" guys.
No, I'm not saying that they not hustling. I'm not saying they not capable of doing the hustle. What I'm saying is, you're not going to be.
But that's the dirty work.
You're not going to get the call with Embiid in the paint when y'all banging. You're not going to be. You got to know how and when to do it. You know, it's a game. It's a game that he hasn't seen before in college. He didn't see that in college.
He did see that in college. He was in practice with Kalkbrenner. That's all he did, bro. He seen that at Yale because he had bigs over there.
Because
Igor definitely
when he got fouled, when somebody foul you, you can't really, it shows that he can't go through that bang without. It doesn't.
Well, the refs weren't being fair on the calls.
No, the refs are not going to give you the call.
The refs weren't being fair on the calls anyway.
No. You ain't getting calls in Philly.
There's 3 times in 2 seconds, bro.
But Trior, I just want to say this one thing about Trior.
Talk to Range Rover.
Yeah. I just want to say this one thing about Trior. He gets in the paint at will. Totally, whenever he wants to. He gets in there.
He gets strong.
The thing is, he needs to hit his shot. He needs to hit an open shot to show them, you leave me, it's a problem.
I think he's always on the court with shooters, bro. Like so the thing with him,
right.
So here's the thing that
he needs to be greedy sometimes. Sometimes you have to take that shot.
The thing with him,
he's a point guard for real though.
Yeah, but you gotta hit that shot in the NBA. You gotta hit your shot.
Y'all seen that and1?
No. Tonight,
like a rocket.
Tonight they used him. They used him sort of the D-Wade role in terms of coming off of short screens and getting downhill and making sure and trying to draw in amongst the defense because he could pass very well too.
Yeah.
A lot of the passes that he made, bro, was pretty accurate, and he made a lot of chain link passes that led to open threes.
Yeah, no. I'm saying he great passer. I get it when sometimes you get into that below the key and you pass out. I get it.
Scott,
sometimes you have to hit that paint shot. When you get in that paint, you make them pay sometimes.
Y'all both right. I feel like y'all both right. Listen,
I think the way that they're using. The way that Jordy is using him right now.
Let Range get in the conversation. Look, I ain't no DJ. Like they ain't say nothing.
Let Range go. It was his turn.
Range.
I mean, y'all was cooking. I mean, I was like,
but Scott, on the panel. I want to get to you. I want to get to DJ. You know what I'm saying? We could go back to John.
No, I agree.
Just
All
go back.
right. I mean,
You done, Scott?
Yeah. I'll pass the ball.
All right, go.
I feel like if Nolan gets a Westbrook's hustle, just a hustle,
Yeah.
Westbrook's career is like a hustling,
Uh,
everywhere hustling, but Nets are winners.
cool.
Forget the
All right,
offense.
Range
If
Rover,
Nolan,
what you
because
got,
they're
bro?
same height, 6'5",
well,
same height.
yeah. Honestly, I mean, when it comes to Nolan, I think what's that one point guard? I think he went
Sarab.
to Kentucky. No. Trying to remember his name. He was like the Phoenix Suns starting point guard. I think last year.
Oh, you talking about
The kid that came
Last
from
year,
Memphis.
Tyus Jones?
Tyler
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah. I feel like Nolan could be like a taller, speedier version of Nolan if he just gets a little bit of like. Because I mean, like I said, he has the basic point guard instincts and stuff like that. It's just about the physicality aspect, and like
Mm-hmm.
he didn't play in America, so he doesn't.
Right. Right.
He's still
Right.
getting used to it.
I
I
mean,
think
I
I
don't really
think
think that's. I don't really think that's a
athleticism is better
detriment
though.
right
Nolan
now
got
because
athleticism.
the minutes that he's playing, bro, like in the role that Jordy is using him in is short of the D Wade short role. The short roll is basically dribble handoff. Once I come off this solid screen, I'm speeding to the basket and I'm drawing a double team and I'm chain linking the pass. And that's what led to a lot of open threes tonight that he didn't get assists for because they had to make an extra pass and Philly's defense was just sporadic because they was trying to get back in the game. That's what it really came down to. But a lot of the things that him and Danny Wolf did in terms of putting the ball on the floor and getting both feet in the paint and drawing an extra defender
Mm-hmm.
helped. These
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's the
Danny.
thing.
these are two
Can I
players.
just say
These are
this real
two
quick?
players on our team.
Paul
Two
George was getting
rookies.
stifled up by Danny Wolf too. That's
Yeah,
Danny Wolf post
because
defense is
PG is
amazing.
washed. That's why.
That's crazy.
Danny Wolf got size. I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
you
like a
know.
maxi trying to get a
Danny
Come on,
Wolf
layup.
is
bro. If
not
that
Couldn't
was
as
get a
if
bad
layup.
that was
as a
PG,
defender
if
as
that was
some
any
people were
version of
saying.
PG, bro,
Oh
within
man,
the
Danny
Danny
last.
Wolf is
boy.
not that bad of a defender like people
No,
Hell
say.
no,
No,
he's
no.
not
no,
that
he's
bad
not
of a
Hell
that
no.
defender,
bad.
but come
He's
on,
not that bad.
at least the OKC PG would have got by that. Come on now.
Metrics tell the otherwise. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
notice the
yeah.
metrics right now on Danny
Yeah, this
Wolf
is the old
in
PG.
the
Yeah,
post.
this PG is 1 foot out the league, bro.
Yo,
Like,
yo,
come
but
on.
Yeah.
hold on. Let Range Rover, what you think about Michael Porter Truther, man? What you think about Mike MPJ, man? How was his
They miss
performance?
him
shit,
in Denver.
man.
They miss
Shit.
him in Denver.
Hey, I think too. Cam Johnson got hurt today.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, he
damn!
did.
Oh, it's too
Cam
bad for
Johnson
y'all.
did get hurt today. Yeah, he did.
Too bad
Cam
for y'all.
Johnson stay hurt,
Hold
bro.
on. You gotta
He put
understand.
up 20 points
I
and
ain't a
then he
Denver
got hurt.
fan no more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
What do you mean? I thought you. What you mean? You
I,
MPJ guy. Oh, you MPJ
yeah,
guy.
I followed him to
Oh,
Brooklyn.
bet. I got you. You MPJ guy.
But he ain't
Yeah,
leave that Denver train, bro. It's a ring on it. Go ahead,
No,
though.
I was about to say if you was a
man.
Nuggets fan,
Look,
we got to get
bro.
Jokic off your hands
The
somehow. We got to
Nuggets.
get that guy
Listen, the
Jokic.
thing with the Nuggets are a first round exit rate and waiting to happen, bro. Tell them.
I give him
Like,
second round.
look,
As long as you
Hold
got
the,
Jokic, you always have a chance.
The Nuggets are already redlining. You got
Always got a
AG. He's
chance.
gonna come back. He's gonna be like 60% minute restriction. Cam Johnson, that meniscus. I said that was
Damn.
gonna.
Oh damn. He got
That's what I'm
meniscus.
saying. I think. Wait, wasn't it in Brooklyn that he hurt his? No. I think it was in Phoenix. He might have initially hurt his
Yeah,
Phoenix
meniscus.
hurt?
yeah. Initially, yeah, that was his first injury in Phoenix. Yeah.
Surgery or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I still give Denver a second round exit 7 games.
because look, this is one of the things I said. They did all this shit to get a bunch of depth, and then when the playoffs come, you're gonna shrink your rotation. So all this depth that you got for the regular season is gonna be useless. And then
It depends on how they play.
Right, yeah.
Y'all don't have Mike Malone no more, so the depth actually means something, bro. Like now they
I
going
mean,
to a lot more younger
hey,
players.
Mike Malone
No,
got
he
me a
said he's not
ring.
a Nuggets fan. He's an MPJ guy.
Adelman, I don't rock with Adelman.
You don't rock with
But
Adam now? Oh.
no. But as far as the game today, I mean, I could touch on a lot of different topics, but the Cam Thomas
Go ahead.
topic. This is what I'll say. If you look at the Miami game, had we had Cam Thomas that game, all that little physical defense that they were doing, because you got to remember, like, we were trading leads, like that we would go up by like 2, 3, 4, then Miami would make a run. And if we had Cam Thomas that game, we would have won by like 8-12. The game
What
today.
made you come to that conclusion?
I think Spoelstra will figure it out though. Spoelstra is too
I, I,
good, man. Like,
I mean, the thing with Cam Thomas is that like that pressure defense doesn't really affect him like that. Like
You sure?
if you remember, like for instance, like that Spurs game. I mean, they were pressuring the shit out of him. And here's the thing too, as far as like how MPJ and Cam are gonna fit. MPJ, the first couple of games, he was new to the Brooklyn Nets. Like just meeting the players and stuff like that. It was Cam's team. Nobody was really like disputing that. I knew MPJ through his play was eventually gonna, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like you don't just go to a new team and it's like, yeah, I'm here, I'm doing what I'm doing.
but
You know
MPJ
what I'm
is
saying?
6'11", a legit star though. You know,
Oh yeah.
if you know what I mean. He's a legit star. He was just with the Nuggets. That's all. Because Jokic, because Jokic is like a
So ain't
alien, man.
nobody.
You know,
So ain't nobody in
Jokic
here
is an
gonna talk
alien.
about MPJ left leg.
No, MPJ is a real star
Nah,
though.
nah,
Like one
nah.
tier lower than superstar, probably
Nah,
one
nah.
I
Hold
tier,
mean,
on, hold on. Let's go to DJ. Let's ask DJ that question. DJ, what you
one
think
tier
about
lower.
MPJ and his leg? Do you think it's sustainable that he can continue doing this with the usage rate? Do we need to change his usage rate and keep him on the team? Like, what we doing? What's going
I
on?
got you. I got you. Yo, Breezy, what's up? What's up, all y'all? What's up, everybody in that family? What's up, all y'all? Yo,
Yo, what's up?
yo, what's good? What's goody? What's goody? Yo, MPJ, right? All right, so he can definitely keep doing this. You feel me? If Cam come back, bro, if he does come back, it's like, all right, then MPJ will have to drop his points down just a little bit for Cam, so that Cam could like, get his. But I think that what the last guy said, I felt like the first couple of games they was learning how to like win. They were learning how to play together. They were learning like what to do, stuff like that. Now they're comfortable, right? Now they comfortable. Now they get into their strides, right? You feel me? Cam could play with MPJ, but it's about like how can they play off each other. Meaning, if I'm getting a double, I bet boom, I'm getting it right back to you. Okay, like Cam might have to be that second unit. Unfortunately, you feel me? Um, I like him to start, but I think our defense is crazy good right now, and I don't want to mess that up. Now, if they make trades
But
or
slow
whatever,
slow down, DJ, so they know what you're talking about. You don't want to mess what up exactly.
I don't want to mess up like this starting five that we got from a defensive standpoint, like the man, MBJ, Clowney, Agor,
Yeah, the
and
So you
defense.
think that the
Claxton.
Brooklyn Nets defense is more important than our offense?
Nah, we need to
That's a
because
one
like
thing.
I
at
think they
times, bro,
both
like for
important.
scoring,
yeah.
Yeah, of
I
course they
mean,
we
both
have
important.
we have
But
an
what
iron
are
out,
we
bro.
being known as? We being known as a defensive team or
I
offensive
mean,
team?
I
Well,
mean,
you know what's
Breezy,
Hold
you
interesting?
on,
said it at the
There,
hold on.
top of
there,
the
there
Let
was a
show.
DJ let DJ and Range Rose speak on that. Go ahead, yeah.
there, there
Go ahead,
there
DJ.
was an article I seen that came out like within the last like 48 hours, and it was basically was talking about how like the Nuggets and like with Nikola Jokic, one of the reasons why he shows up very high on a lot of defensive like metrics and stuff like that is because ultimately his offense serves as like a defense because when he scores, which is like obviously he scores like 60 whatever percent of the time.
95% of the time.
Yeah, basically
95. That
because he
is
does
too
that.
good, man.
There's a different obviously there's a difference in like when you're playing defense off of like a make versus a miss and its transition. And even like tonight's game was a good example because with like Philly and like a guy like Maxi, if you have consistent offense where he's having to come down and they're having to run their half court sets, that's not when he's at his like best. He plays off the stride, like miss, transition. He's getting, what I mean, he's getting in rhythm because like our offense, and it's kind of crazy, like for a team that's quote unquote supposed to be tanking. I mean, the offense is even like early in the
You
season when we
just
were
gotta
losing those
wait
games.
for it. The tank ain't come yet, bro.
Still put
I
up
mean,
114 points. Still put up. Yeah.
Bro, the
yeah,
fact that hold up, listen, the fact that with a left leg, that I like to speak on a little bit more, that has a brace that only stroke victims wear to learn how to walk again, and with back injury histories and with the arm injury that he had last year, scoring, putting up 26 and 8 on those percentages within the flow of the offense ain't really nothing to laugh about. But at the same time, the biggest elephant in the room is how does it look going forward? Because if the biggest question is how long can this hold up, especially on a team that's trying to search in the direction of being brand new and going towards youth. You got to
Well,
understand what we got to understand, and where we got to draw the line at is that one, two, three too many injuries, bro, and too many injuries that's like that could sideline you, bro. Like MPJ, if he had a different style of play, bro, like he's one injury for probably being crippled in
I don't
terms
think
of
so.
how his left
I don't think so, Leaf.
Well, here's the
I think
thing.
that
set
guy
up.
is all good,
Here's what
healthy.
people forget. Here's
I
what
think
people
he's healthy.
forget. One, I mean, he's been wearing this brace for like years. Two,
Yes, he has.
you
He
got to
can't play without it neither.
but two, you got to remember, for his whole career, he's been training in altitude. So now that he's in Brooklyn, he has
It's
more
easy for
wind.
him. It's easy
And
for him.
Brooklyn actually has like a better. I can't speak to the staff per se, but I know that their training facilities like the best in the league. Damn near like one of the
Yeah,
top. Like,
yeah, that's
But
right. You got a good point
don't
there,
forget
man.
he playing a high
It is,
altitude,
but
which means
You had
our
a good
injuries,
point there. He
but
had a
our
good
I'm
injury
point.
saying
staff,
you
bro, like
he
is
you just said
weird.
MPJ played in Denver. That means that when he leaves Denver, any other city he goes to, it's easy for him, easy peasy. Why? Because he been playing an
He,
elevation.
but
The-
he
well,
also say
You know
our
that, right? It's more
staff,
easy. You remember because the
our
visitors.
facility
That's why they don't win.
is one
The
of the
visitors don't
best.
win on the in Denver a lot.
Yeah, listen,
Because
you
of the elevation.
100% right,
He's
bro,
Yeah,
right.
and
He's
because
right.
you
MPJ is
100%
it's
right.
much easier because Brooklyn is not an elevation. It's
You
not like
you
the Rocky
100%
Mountains.
you 100% right, peoples. But listen, I'm talking for somebody that actually I live in a dry climate, so like I understand exactly what you mean. And MPJ is showing as a shooter he could thrive, bro. Like where he's at right now. The
Yo,
problem
Leaf.
is
Don't forget. I don't want to cut you off, Leaf. But another thing, when every opposition knows that MPJ is the main priority, they're trying to stop. He's still getting 27, 28. That means
right.
you're a real star. That means you're a legit star. Because
Listen,
everybody knows you.
Well,
Let's stop him. We're gonna beat the Nets.
that
Let's.
means
that
everybody
means he's
is
getting it within the flow of the offense
right.
because
Everybody is part of the clique. You know.
No, I'm saying like
yeah,
even with trying to run him off the 3 point line, y'all watching the game
Well,
too.
you know
Even with the
it
double teams, like run off with the two guys, run him off. He still get the
yeah,
shot
no,
off. He
his
still get the
present.
fucking shot
Well,
off,
he's
yo.
been shooting well. He
oh
always
yeah.
shot
He's
Listen,
well.
great.
he
Oh
always
yeah,
shot
he's a
well,
He
professional shooter.
always shot.
He's a
See, this the
professional
part
shooter.
that y'all I don't think a lot of people know because you don't see teams play is MPJ is a phenom in high school.
I bet he
He
don't
was
miss
a
the
great
practice shot.
shooter
He
all the
don't miss the
time. He
practice.
always
he was
been a
all he
great
came
shooter.
in the league a great
He's
shooter.
always been a great shooter. It's just
Exactly.
that in Denver, in the flow of their offense, that's
They
why they
didn't
got
need
a
it as much.
ring. That's why they got a
Exactly.
ring, man.
I mean,
It's
you,
the
Yeah,
you
but
just got
team.
So
they gotta
so
do
you
it
just
It's
with
the
gotta
Doc though.
you gotta
team.
look at
MPJ,
Porter's
right?
you gotta
They
look
gotta
at
do it with
Porter's
Joker.
draft class.
They gotta do it
Right.
If
with
you look at
Doc.
Porter's draft class right now, you got Shea, who just won his first
Luca.
chip,
Right.
MVP, Finals MVP. Luca, who's been top 3 in
Right.
MVP voting
Right.
for like 4 or 5 years, and then MPJ,
Trey
he got a
Young.
championship. Just
Yeah,
got
Yo,
if
got
it
his
wasn't
Brooklyn.
for his
come on.
injury, he would have been drafted in the
3.
top 5, 3. He probably would have been 3 or 4
He,
or
no,
whatever. He would have been
there's
in
no
that.
way Luke is going over him
He was.
without
He
that
would have
player.
been in the top of that class.
Mhm.
There's no way Luke is going over him without
He
that.
is not. He
That
is
extra.
already doing what everybody's saying. Oh, he elevated his game. It was always there. Denver had a great player. They just couldn't pay him. That's all.
That's all it was.
That's all that was about
They
money.
paid. The problem is they paid him, bro. Like the thing is they put an incentive on his contract because of the back injury. Because
Right.
they won a championship, now he's owed $39 to $40 million.
Right.
MPJ is earning that 40 million right now, though. Let me tell you, he definitely
Well,
earning that paycheck.
I mean,
he's in a
Tell you,
market where they
that shit
can
is
pay
crazy.
him.
I mean, he's in. Yeah,
No, he's over right. They should
He's
give
in
him
a
a
market where
bonus.
they can pay
They should give
him.
him a
he's in
bonus.
a market where we could pay him, like because
That's
we have the
all.
lowest payroll in the league. That's number
Right.
one. Number two, is the biggest elephant in the
Fucking
room is
insane.
the biggest elephant in the room, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, Joey. And everything that he's doing, bro, like is absolutely astronomical. But how does it look going forward, and what's the sustainability limit on it? Because when you got somebody that has those history issues, bro, like with his physique, bro, like and like
I
how
understand, but I mean, I understand where Leaf coming from. You saying that his
this
injury can re-flare up and
Can
then
I
he'll
can I
be.
can
no
I
no
get my
no. What
take
I'm
on this?
saying is, bro, like is his injury could fast forward our process to making our restart the way that we all wanted to go coming into
Anyway,
the season
I
in the
think
first place.
I think that's just projecting because
yeah.
here's how I'm
Thank
looking
you,
at it.
Joey.
Here's how I'm looking at it. MPJ usually plays, but last year he played 77 out of what 82 games.
Hmm.
Listen, I'm looking at shit for face value. MPJ is who he is. You know what I mean? Like he's showing you who he is. He usually plays majority of the season. So I'm
Right.
not going into this shit with this whole projecting like he's got an injury, but what if he gets hurt and what if anybody can get hurt?
Yeah,
That.
But
he
Thank you,
hasn't missed.
Joey.
He hasn't
he's
missed games
showing
last
he's
4
showing
seasons.
you he has
He
been
hasn't missed any
consistent with
games.
staying
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
It
court.
is what it
Hold on,
is.
even with his injury, he's showing you he has been consistent with staying on the court. You got
Yeah.
some niggas that ain't got no back problems that can't stay on the fucking court.
Yo,
So
my
Yeah.
with
back
that
would. I
being
will blow
said,
my back out. You
I'm
already know if I
rocking
play
out
right
with
now.
MPJ.
Yo, my shit would throw out. My back would throw
But
out. Yo,
Joey, that's 100% true.
crazy.
But where do we stand in terms of
Shit.
our full
Who?
rebuild, bro? Like we gotta ask ourselves right now: is the rebuild over, or is the rebuild still continuing?
You
Because
know,
we
the
got one
rebuild is
more
still
year.
Both,
continuing. It's
Yo,
both,
yo,
just
both,
Leaf.
So
both
I
could
had a
I
both
don't
could be
question for you.
happening
understand
at
why.
the same time.
yes,
Leaf, I had a
yes.
question for you, Leaf.
Listen, this is
Well, how
gonna.
about? I'm sorry, but real quick, Leaf. How? Imagine this, okay? Imagine this, because I know you're not a lottery guy. All right, so we not. Let's just say we get unlucky, right? Unless we get picked at like a number 13 or 14, right? Let's just say we pick Nate Ament. Check the starting lineup: Nate Ament, Igor Tillman, MPJ, Clowney, and Claxton, or whoever if they replace Claxton. You know how hard for the team is gonna be to score against the Nets.
They're
And you
gonna
know
be
that?
locked.
Do you know that?
Hey, yo, lockdown
Well,
city, lockdown Brooklyn city,
Nate,
man.
you know, just
Respectfully,
you know,
that's a
Jordy gonna
cold
bring
lineup,
bring
bro.
the best out of him. You know, if let's just say
listen,
we draft Nate Amen, you'll see, man, you'll see. I see
look.
Jordy's
They gonna
vision.
get the
What I'm
best
trying to
out of
say
them.
is
That's a fact. They gonna get it
six
like
I
eight,
just
Shaquille
don't
6'9" and
understand why
up.
everything got to be
Yeah,
so negative around MPJ
I
when he's
see
showing.
Jordy's
No,
vision.
no,
Leaf, I see
it's
Jordy's
really not
vision.
even
He just
about
It's
wants six
MPJ at
nine
crazy.
and
this
It's
up,
like
point.
what?
guys. 6'9" and
Joey,
up.
it's
Man,
not even it's not even really
yo, you,
about MPJ. It's about
It would be a
what
clamp
direction
down
are
city,
we
Leaf. It would
going?
be a clamp
yeah,
down
you know
city.
what
I
it is.
Because
promise.
I don't think
People
anybody
still.
in this party is brave enough to call the Nets a playoff
I
team or a
did.
play-in team.
I
But
did.
Me,
I
yo,
said at the
I've been, I've
beginning
Leaf, we're
of the
been,
gonna watch
year.
I've
incredible
been
defense,
stand, I've
man.
been
Hold on, hold
standing
on,
These
hold
on
on.
it
guys
Time,
since the
time,
beginning
time,
of the
because
year.
I
But
did.
here's my
time out.
thing
No,
though,
no, no.
Leaf. Y'all
Hold on.
talking like he fits
I
the
Yo,
said
scheme.
Breeze,
at the
I
beginning.
never said that
Okay, go
quote.
ahead,
Find that
Breezy,
quote.
Listen,
I never
Breezy.
listen.
said it. Come
Once
on.
again, this
Come
is not
on.
about
Time
MPJ.
out.
This is
Time
about
We
out.
the
take Nate
Nets.
Amen.
Yo,
We take Nate
It
Amen.
is
One mic.
only
One mic.
we're gonna go to
Once
Scott.
again,
We gotta go. Hold on, Leaf. You got mad airtime. Relax. We gotta go to Scott. We gotta go to DJ. We gotta
No,
go
I
to
just
Ray.
want to say one thing. I did say that we could be a 30-win team. What I didn't see was the rookies being implemented the way they were. I said they needed to be eased in, and they did. They eased them in because some people said just throw them in there because they were worrying about tanking. You don't have to tank to get your rookies what they need to, get acclimated into the NBA. You don't have to throw them in the fire. Losing is not the way they learn. Some people think that, just put them out there, we'll lose. They'll play. We'll get to see who we want to keep. And we'll complete the tank because we're losing. All they're gonna do is learn how to lose.
So Scott, let me ask you this, bro. Do you think Con Kneppel is getting the experience that he needs?
Yes, because he's getting burned on a team that was already should have been better anyway.
But
Right.
They
Eagles
were
get better
already
defense than
they were
Okay. So
already
Eagles got a better defense.
they should have been a playing team without him.
do you think Cooper Flag is getting the experience that he needs?
Dallas was one click away from winning the title.
It wasn't, but I mean, I get what you're
I
saying.
mean, the organization plays well in
Dallas
the
won again
West.
tonight. Mavs won again. They're
They
hot.
They
did
played
win.
well in the
That's
West.
crazy.
They played
Let me
well.
okay.
Look,
Do you think Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fairs is getting a position
Queen
there?
is Queen. If you needed a big man in the draft, Queen was there.
Right.
But he don't
A
play
lot of
defense.
people should have been looking at Queen. Jeremiah Fears is a good point guard.
Yes.
It's going to take a while with that team, with that type of team, especially New Orleans. They got so much issues.
But
They got
only
too
thing
much
Derek
going
Derek
on.
Queen scares me because they don't play defense, Scott.
You got too much going on in New Orleans right now with that team.
So
They don't
basically,
even.
like they
Yeah, the Zion
they
thing.
rebuild is over.
Right. Basically they probably want to get rid of Zion. Who they gonna give him to?
I don't know.
No, I don't want him. Who want him? He don't play. He ain't gonna play.
If the Nets, if you don't get the top 3 pick, you should pick like Nate Ament or Chris
Listen,
Sinner
all
and
I'm
call it
saying
there.
is,
Hold on, y'all. I want to
Nate
change that. Y'all see the title, right? We talked about the Nets' identity as defense. I think that we kind of agree. All Nets fans kind of agree to that. We didn't really talk about trading MPJ. I really appreciate that because I'm not trying to trade MPJ, but I do agree with Nets fans to say that it's not sustainable for him to be the number one option. And you can't be mad at the Denver Nuggets for not making him the number one option, knowing his medical situation. You feel what I'm saying? So
He's a
that
number
being
2
said,
option.
I can
They had Joker on the team. It don't matter if the guy was healthy as a bull.
Listen,
Come
no,
on.
what I'm saying is
I
talent
mean,
wise, and
you say that, but the Nuggets, when it was just Murray and Joker, they weren't making the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs until they drafted MPJ.
Bro, you don't win a title without Joker. I don't care what you say at that point.
Of course, that's Jokic.
I'm not talking about what they say. I know what you're saying is facts, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about far as being
He's not a human.
Hold on, I'm talking about being responsible for doing what he's supposed to do as a number one option, taking the most shots and being efficient at it. He's been doing that with the Brooklyn Nets. Even though they wasn't winning or whatever you want to say, I'm not saying why this and that. I'm not getting into that. I'm just saying that he's done that here. And I can't knock that. But because of his medical situation, I don't want to his usage rate, you got to be careful with.
Play him 32 minutes a game. That's it. 32 minutes.
Well, look,
no more than
if
that.
you notice, if you look at today's game, right? So MPJ when he had 14, he got taken out with like maybe 3 minutes left in the first. Paul George was playing. He played the whole first, played like 3-4 minutes into the second. So the Nets are already kind of being careful with his minutes. Granted, I think he can play more, but
did you?
Which is one of the reasons. Which leads me to my next question. What is the direction?
You can see MPJ is legit 6'11" though. When he moving around and shit,
Oh, Leaf,
it's
you
hard
don't
to
know the
stop that guy.
direction? We're winning,
It's
Leaf.
hard to
We're
stop
winning
him,
long
Breezy.
term, apparently.
Imagine seeing that guy play in real life. MPJ, y'all think people sleeping on MPJ, man. Like I never seen that guy in real life, Breezy, but that guy probably.
Hold on, listen.
That guy,
Listen,
serious
hold on.
guy, man.
Listen, there's a real article talking about the thing that he plays with his son on his leg that is really not used to. It's not really for a basketball player, but because of his condition, it works for him. But he said he still plays through pain. But that being said, again, that's why when fans say they want to trade him, I understand where they're coming from. It's not like I disagree with them, but I don't understand. I understand why they're saying what they're saying. So that's what I'm saying. The medium for me is him having to have a usage rate where he's not over. You know what I'm saying? Playing over the top and re-aggravating something that he can't fix or some shit. But the
Breezy, you see, Breezy, like
they
Leaf,
resting him in the games. They're not burning him out. They ain't playing him 48 minutes like Mikal Bridges and no shit.
Leaf, you see different. Like there's a difference there's a difference. Like against the Raptors, right? Like I see Scotty Barnes. He usually just looks over people when he was trying to post up MPJ, and he's like, oh shit. I think he's might be like a maybe same height or tall, like maybe inch taller than me. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do nothing. He tried to do a little post up, little I guess a little post up fadeaway or whatever it was. Nothing. Not it just clank.
Hold on, people.
You gotta have the length,
Hold
Queasy,
on, people.
to
Hold on,
cover the
people.
guys.
Hold on, people.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to people.
Right. You see, Scotty Barnes struggled, right? Because against
Hold on. Fuck
MPJ.
Scotty Barnes
Yeah.
right now. Pause.
I'm just
Shout
saying. No,
to
I'm talking about on offense. He struggled because MPJ is the same big motherfucker is like him, and so he's like
Oh,
he can't do the same thing
people.
against another guy, like MPJ. So that's
Yeah.
all.
hey, let me also
Facts.
mention this too.
Facts.
Go
Clowney,
ahead.
look, I like when Clowney just starts playing rambunctious and driving.
Me too.
He be drawing mad fouls.
He had a great game. He
And he a good
he he
free
was in
throw
the paint, and
shooter.
he was a presence in the paint.
Fighting for the
Yeah,
ball from
his
Embiid.
percentage pretty high, bro. No
Snatch
bullshit,
that
bro.
shit.
Yo,
Um,
he's
Noah
been
Clowney,
getting like a signature block every game.
Yep.
yeah, Noah Clowney, he had 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. And yeah, to your point, he did have that one block. That shit was a fit. You talking about what him and man? Oh, the
Yeah,
one he hit the backboard to the backboard.
He had
yeah.
2 blocks, didn't he? I think he had
Mm,
2.
Yo, Rover, I didn't know
no,
MPJ could
that was
play
one.
post defense like that,
But
Rover.
maybe it was two, and
That's
it ain't
interesting.
counting for him.
Yeah,
So
bro.
That's
You
that's
gotta
why I
remember,
went
like,
to
and
not Noah Clowney.
see, one of the things in Denver, bro, like teams used to drive to the paint, then they'd be like, oh shit, Michael Porter's playing help defense, and Aaron Gordon's on the other side, and Nikola Jokic's still 7 foot. Like it was a big ass team. You trade your
Yeah,
6'11" small forward
everybody was like
away,
6'11". What the fuck?
and
Everybody,
look,
that's crazy.
you gotta remember,
That's
6'11"
crazy.
small forwards don't grow on trees. There's
Right.
basically it's Ingram, Durant, and MPJ. That's it.
Isn't it Aaron Gordon? Aaron. I'm sorry, Aaron, not Eric Gordon. Aaron Gordon is like 6'10", right?
Hold
Yes,
on,
the
y'all.
Nets are a
That shit's
big
crazy.
switchable
That shit's crazy.
defensive
Hold on, y'all.
team.
Hold on, y'all. Let me introduce
No wonder they won a
Python.
championship. No
Hold
wonder.
on, peoples. Let me introduce Python on the pen. Python, what up, Python?
What up, y'all?
What's up, man? What's up,
Yo,
Ready to make
Pod?
the play in pod?
What up?
y'all,
What up, Pop? What's
y'all,
up?
y'all. I already told y'all they're gonna win 30 games. I don't.
Oh
Oh,
God.
listen,
Nah,
no,
Oh
no,
God.
no,
hold
Tank
on.
ain't the
Pod,
tank
Hold on,
anymore.
Python.
Pod. I said that.
Hold
Take
on. I
over,
wanted to ask
Pod.
Well,
Take
Python
over.
about the
I
title. I
I
want
agree.
to.
I've been.
I wanted to ask. Hold on. I wanted to ask Python about the title of the show. Do you think that the identity should be defensive opposed to an offensive team?
Nah, I mean, great teams do both.
Yeah, I'm just
I,
saying, as far
I
as identity though, like far as what we look
no,
like, what we are. We have to build on that. We have to have an identity though. Like, yeah, you could just
I
do
don't.
Yeah.
I
both.
don't. None of
The
these dudes are gonna.
identity of who we are.
None. I don't know. I don't know what identity you can have with guys that are not gonna be here next year. Like
Oh,
these
We'll
dudes
just
not
draft
gonna
Nate
be
and then
here.
The
Pod. We'll
coach,
be okay.
but hold on. But how much of that depends on or contingent on the coach and all the players? It's not
Yeah,
all
he gonna.
personnel. It's not all players. It got to be some of the coach, some of
They're
what the
gonna be
coach.
teaching
Yeah.
a. They're gonna besides the 5 rookies, they're gonna be teaching a whole new crew of journeymen and salary dumps next year.
I
That's
mean, hey, I'll say
Pod.
My
this.
my criticism walk
You,
up Jordy. I feel
hey,
Pod.
like
look,
my
but,
It's
but
criticism.
over,
pod, but
man.
pod, you
Jordy
got
too
to
good,
acknowledge
man.
Sean
Take
Marks
hey,
over.
for that, man. He's got a plan. Come on, pod.
Hey,
not
Let's not
I
be
not
delusional.
I
hey,
don't,
hey,
I
look,
don't know. I don't know. That
so
hey,
sounds. That
Pod.
this
sounds.
is
Hey,
one.
Pod.
Look,
John. That
this
No,
is
sounds.
give
something I've been
credit.
noticing
Give
with Brooklyn.
credit, pod. Give
Sounding a little
credit.
sarcastic right there. I don't know.
No
Pod.
sarcasm
Pod.
at all,
Take
man.
over,
Totally on
man.
board.
I
Pod.
think we'll be
Hey,
Take
look,
okay
over.
with
Jordy
whoever
too
we
good,
draft,
man.
guys. If as long as
Now,
I hold
now
Jordy's
you
a
on,
got
hold
you
on,
coach,
got
hold on,
nowhere
hold on. Let
10
me
whoever we
years.
hold on. Let
draft.
me let me get to the other part of the show. Shams reported sources said multiple ideas were proposed as Friday as a brainstorming measure, including limited picks protections, either top 4 or 14 and higher. This is let me read this part first. The NBA and its stakeholders have started talking on finding new solutions to prevent tanking. And the league proposed multiple ideas to the board of governors as the sides brainstorm cures.
yeah,
So what
we
they got
don't
limited pick protections to either top 4 or 14 or higher. So basically, You know what I'm saying? You can't get no lottery pick, dog. You ain't getting no top 3 pick back to back. You can't
But
do
that's
what
next
Boston
year
did.
though, Breezy. Who
Like you
cares about
can't.
next year? We don't even have a pick next year.
This don't
No,
apply
I'm
to
not saying.
us.
I'm
This
not
don't apply to
saying.
us.
I'm not saying that
They're
specifically
saying
don't
they
apply to
might
you.
pass it this year. It's
Right,
No,
possible.
they
right.
won't. You need all GMs to vote
Even if
for
they
it.
passed it this
Listen.
year, they wouldn't be implemented until next year. They're not.
Hey,
They're
Yeah,
not
Right.
there you
gonna.
I don't.
go.
Yeah, no. We don't have to worry about that first one. That don't apply to us. We good.
Hey man, Jordy's too good, man. Tank over, Pod. Jordy's too good.
I told
what?
y'all that.
Oh
I
my
told
Man,
y'all that 2 weeks
God,
ago.
we
bro.
we are so
I
used to
told
being
y'all. I told
mediocre,
y'all that two
man.
weeks
Pod,
ago.
Pod,
But I'm gonna
Man.
tell
you
y'all.
don't think
I'm gonna tell
Jordy
y'all
can
something
turn
else.
Chris Sinek or Nate
Nah,
Ament into stars? I think so. I think
Did
so,
you
no.
man.
say
You know
Chris
why?
Sinak
You know
into a
why?
star? Oh,
Because
God.
Nate
Hey, yo,
Ament
give
Niggas
me,
not
is
even good
better
Can
than
I
players.
can
all
I
our
can I say
five
yo,
this real
give me
quick?
our
rookies.
Hey
support
Pop,
from
No, he's
Bama,
hey,
better
y'all
bro.
than
tripping
all
off
our
y'all
five
tripping off
rookies.
these
Come on,
draft
come on,
picks.
guys. If we get
Listen,
lucky to
listen,
draft
hold on
Nate
real quick,
Ament,
people.
he will be a
Y'all
star.
trip
I
Peoples,
y'all
promise.
hold on,
tripping off
peoples.
these draft picks and y'all
Yeah.
tripping off these people who
Yeah.
we gonna pick in the draft. Listen, man, Jordy's the real #1 option, Pod.
Oh,
That's what you
Joe,
gotta
Nah,
deal
Joe,
with.
that's true.
Joe,
Yo,
Joe,
I.
Hey,
Joe.
Joey, my
Hey,
mentor.
hey,
Hey,
Notorious
hey.
Joey.
I
talking
make
that
a
No,
bet
that's
with
Don't
true.
you.
matter.
I make
100%
a bet
agree.
with
Yo,
you. I
yo,
make
but
a
I
bet
would
with you.
Jordy got a
acknowledge Sean
potential.
Marks. I
Jordy got a
acknowledge you,
potential.
Sean Marks.
Hold
Listen,
on,
I
Congrats.
make
The
a
Notorious.
coach
Nigga,
made
But
option.
Joey,
Notorious.
Joey,
Now go ahead,
hold on.
Notorious.
I,
Talk your
I
shit,
want everybody to
Notorious.
hear what I'm about to say.
Jordy
I want
might be
everybody to hear what I'm about to say.
able to win a couple of games
Hold,
with us playing for him after a while. I'll
Jordy
just
is the
let you know
key.
that.
hold on.
Jordy is the
I'll
key,
make you
man.
a bet. I'll
Oh,
make you a bet, Joey.
Christ.
Next year, it doesn't matter what we finish this year. Next year, they will have a worse record. The whole year, the Nets will be feeling depressed because we'll be watching other teams with great new players. And then when we wake up and have the epiphany that we traded 4 first-round picks, one of them being a swap for Yegor
So
Demin
we won't get better.
and
We gonna hit
Why
that
you
brick
trying to start
wall.
me up to
and
sleep, big dog?
Ah,
How do you know
and
that,
yo,
Pod? How do you
fine.
know
Yo,
we're
why you
not going to
trying
give
to
number
He's
start
just
me
one
up
pick?
to
smoking.
sleep,
He's
big
What do
dog?
you
just
mean that?
like I knew
Why
we
you
was
hold
gonna
on? Why
pick
you
eighth
acting like
last
Sean
year.
Moss ain't cook with the rookies? How
He's
you gonna
smoking.
start me up to
How the
sleep
Okay,
like he
smoking,
ain't
bro?
cooked?
Yo,
okay,
Pod
Pod,
is
you
looking
smoking
like he's
Kobe
cooked.
behind him shit?
okay,
But we're
okay.
Pod,
not
they
gonna
Y'all,
saying
we're not
Sean
gonna
Marks
have the
Kobe
eighth
cooked.
there.
spot,
Why
Kobe,
you
Pod.
y'all
Kobe
gonna
nah
We're not
behind
gonna
him.
have the eighth
nah
reality
spot this
gonna
time.
hit y'all so hard, and I'm gonna be here.
nah
I'm gonna be
nah?
here. I'm gonna be here
You
to be a
Pod,
therapist
you
to
you
y'all. I'm
really
gonna
think we're
listen.
gonna end up with the number 8 pick again,
No
Pod?
way.
You really think
Y'all
we're
do
gonna
this.
end
No
up with the
way.
Y'all
back
do
to
this
back years
every
Pod,
time.
with the
Nah,
number
Every
8
Pod,
time
pick?
y'all did this
Pod,
with
stop
Mikael
hating,
Bridges.
No
They
way,
bro.
went.
man.
They
No
went
way.
from everybody's
No way.
laughing at us to Sean Marks cooked. My boy
Yo,
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 cooked.
he yo, he
you
totally did. He
they
traded
still
James
laughing
Harden
at
for a
Sean
that
Marks.
boy
fisherman.
ain't.
He
Y'all
traded
watch
James Harden
K-Boy
The
for a
tonight?
league is
fisherman.
still
Y'all
Tell
laughing
me,
watch
at
K-Boy
Chico.
Sean
tonight?
Marks
Hey,
Shit is
because what
crazy.
if MPJ is your future? Your future is a ticking time bomb.
I'm not
He
talking about
goes out,
MPJ.
shit goes.
I'm talking about the 5
yo,
rookies that
Jody
we picked.
Fernandez
The
is
No,
rookies
we
I'm
got
don't.
talking
five
about.
yo,
I'm
rookies.
Jody
talking
What
about
about
before.
what
ticking
about these
time
I'm
bomb,
talking
lottery
about
nigga.
picks?
before we picked.
It's not
Before
Nigga,
like
before
you
we
guys
picked
giving
you
up
talking
on
about
that
ticking
lottery.
time bomb? Niggas is trying to
Hold
get
on,
another fucking
2022.
ring. The fuck is you talking about?
Get another ring. Who's getting another
Wait,
Yeah,
ring?
what? Not us.
yo,
Yo,
Johnny,
yo,
Johnny,
Hold
bring
yo,
on,
your
listen,
ring
listen.
forward.
Jordy,
Hold
Well,
on,
Jordy,
that
no,
is
no.
the
Hold on,
goal.
hold on.
That is the goal.
Jordy is
No,
a
no,
different
time
kind of
out, time
coach.
out,
You
time
gotta
out, time out.
understand.
No,
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 no, we
time out.
try
He
to
No,
doesn't
get
hold
that
on.
playing
See,
banner. We
No,
try to
time out,
get that
time out.
playing
Time
banner
out.
because Sean
No,
Marks is
hold on,
so
time out. Let
good.
me say this.
look,
Hold on, one mic. Hold on, let me say this.
all I
Hold
need
on,
is for
hold on,
Brooklyn to get into the
hold on.
play-in because
Let
it
me say
doesn't
this.
Yeah.
matter who we play in the
Hold on. Let me
East.
say this.
We have the best player in every
Hold on,
series. It doesn't fuck.
Oh
Yo, I'm
my
telling you.
God.
Wait,
hold
Hey,
whoa,
on.
like,
whoa, who's
Time
talking
out,
right
time
now?
out.
hey,
Who's smoking
Time out,
something
yeah.
right now? I
Time out, one
want
mic,
to
one
know.
mic.
listen,
Wait,
man. That's the Michael
Nah,
Porter
no
Truther
wait,
way.
guy.
I'm
Please
playing
don't make
Michael
me be the
Porter
bad
Trip.
guy. Please
Yo,
don't
that's
make me the
funny.
bad guy. Somebody got to be
Listen,
the bad guy. Y'all want me to be the bad guy, huh? Y'all want me to be the bad guy?
Pack him
Look,
up. Yo, I'm
listen.
telling you, look,
Oh,
you gotta remember, before the season started,
listen.
when I
All
was
I'm
telling
trying to
y'all he was
say
gonna
is,
do this,
wrap it
y'all
up,
was like,
B.
yo, he's crazy.
Wrap it up.
Bro, I
hold on,
told
listen.
y'all.
What I'm trying to listen. Hold on, y'all. Oh, look, I'm
Yeah.
trying to say when it comes to the identity of the Brooklyn Nets, if it's defensive, knowing that first and foremost, personnel does matter. I'm not pretending personnel does matter, but I think y'all oversaturating the personnel. Y'all making it seem like the personnel is everything. And the identity, the culture of the team, the Jordy Fernandez, the man that everybody plays basketball. Everybody say, oh, they don't want Terrence Mann. John was saying, why Terrence Mann? I even said why Terrence Mann there, right? But Terrence Mann played defense. Jordy
Oh my
Fernandez
God.
needs. Hold on. One of the most important things in the NBA, the modern NBA, is perimeter defense. If you do
He was getting
not
cooked in the
have
beginning of the
Breeze.
perimeter
season, but he's doing
defense,
much better
you
now.
will lose.
He's
Wait,
doing
so
much
wait,
better.
so Breeze, you're happy with 4-5-4? That's the high bar we're setting for this team.
Hey,
Four,
I
five,
ain't
and
gonna
four.
hold you. I'm gonna give
No,
That's
Sean
that's
I
Marks
the
his
didn't.
elite.
props on
What you
high.
mean 4-5-4? What you talking about? What's
That's
4-5-4?
Terrence
What's
Mann
that? What's
stats
up?
tonight. That's the man show tonight.
Even if the Nets draft that guy from Baylor,
Yo, hey,
Tunde, whatever,
Ponto, we gotta acknowledge that four,
Jordy
five,
gonna
and
turn
four,
him
man.
into a
Come
star.
on, Sean Marks is
Hold
cooking.
on. No. I'm
Come
not saying that. I'm
on.
not
Hey,
saying
you
that.
know what Sean
Hold
Marks
on.
did cook on though? He cooked when he hired Jordy. He
Yeah.
cooked when he did that.
That's a
Yo,
fact.
Joey. Sean
Kelly
Marks
gave him his
cooked
flowers
so
for that. He
well that he
cooked for that
traded.
though.
Wait, Joey.
He
Sean Marks
cooked
cooked
with
so
that,
well.
bro.
He traded James Harden
He was
for a
cooking that gumbo
fisherman
though. He
and
was
Ben
cooking that
Hey
gumbo
Simmons.
yo,
with
That's how
Jordy.
much he cooked.
He was
who do
cooking
you
that
who do you think gave Sean
New
Marks the idea
Orleans
to go
gumbo,
get
boy.
MPJ?
Jody,
Jordy did.
100%.
Y'all are bugging. Jordy,
100%.
Michael Porter
100%.
Jr.
That
is
was
a
Jody telling me,
salary
yo, go make
dump.
that trade. Like,
No, he's
You know
not,
what?
Pine. He's the
You know
future.
what got him here? The
Undisputed.
fact that the
Did
Nets have
Undisputed.
salary
anybody think
cap
that
space.
maybe what's the name
It is
MPJ wanted
Yo,
to
scouting.
wanted to explore his game? Maybe he wanted
Pod.
to
We want to
expand his
raise that
game.
play in banner,
Nobody
man.
ever
Come
said
on,
that.
Pod.
Nobody ever.
We want to raise that play in banner so badly, man. Come
He
on.
is
I
still only 27 though,
Bro,
guys.
listen when
I
I
know
trying
when
when
to
the
I
tell
back
look
you,
stretch
at
of the season, he's
if
only
27
27.
is when all
Brooklyn
the
gets
He's
when
only
all the
Detroit in
27.
Nets
the
play
first
each other
round,
and
Man, hey
fall
Pod,
they
apart.
I'm
will
gonna
be
promise you this.
out in
Y'all
5
sound
games.
MPJ make
y'all
All
make it
Star.
sound
Rage,
like
He
he's
gonna put that
stop
35.
it,
jersey on your
Rage. We're
back,
It's
not
not
bro.
the
35,
future.
bro.
Send me
Come
your
on.
MPJ
Come
size.
and
on.
Williams. Y'all
Pod.
don't learn y'all
When
lesson.
MPJ make All Star, send me your size. I'm gonna send you that jersey so you can put it on your back, man. All right.
Look,
Nah,
do
don't
y'all
do
not
that.
MPJ Brooklyn Nets
Yo!
look,
jersey.
look,
I
see this
got
was
you.
crazy.
yo,
Do y'all
yo,
not
Jody,
see
Don't do
stay
that. He's not
off.
do
gonna be
y'all
here
not
next
see the
year.
hold on? Do y'all not see the fear factor that Brooklyn has right now? I want y'all to think about something.
No,
Brooklyn is
What
not going.
fear
hold on,
factor?
hold
We
on,
beat on the
no, no,
best
listen.
teams,
No,
dude.
listen,
Hold
Stop.
listen.
on. Let
I'm
my
gonna break it
son.
down to
Let
you.
my son
I'm gonna
cook.
break it down to you
Fear
right
that
now.
clamp down defense.
Now,
Fear
Pete
that
this.
clamp down
Brooklyn
defense.
is not the worst team in the NBA yet.
Cook.
yes they
Have
are.
you
no they're
seen
not.
other team? Have you
No, they're
seen
not.
other
They're
teams'
not the worst
reactions
team.
when they lose to the Brooklyn Nets?
They mad. They be mad because how the
It's
hell we lost to them?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Here's
like a
the
just
thing,
just
though.
hurricane
look at the
This
How
is
the
losing
why.
hell
Can
record.
we
I say
can't
this real quick?
score?
They
They
haven't
say
learned.
why we can't
Real
score,
quick,
man.
Range Row. They haven't learned
Can't
that this
score.
ain't the same Brooklyn Nets in the beginning of the season. We
I
actually
love it,
got
Breezy.
better.
I love it.
Yeah, they gotten better.
exactly.
That is a
They
fact.
gotten better.
We
They
may
gotten
we may
better.
That's what
not
I'm
still
saying.
be a good team, but we got better, bro.
All right, so are we beating the
Listen,
Knicks
that
the
fear
next three
factor will
games?
Oh,
carry in the playoffs. We're
hey,
gonna
yo,
be the team
Pod.
that
Who
nobody
wants
wants
to
to
Hey,
bet
play
me
first
Pod,
round.
$200
you
that
heard?
they beat that we
Telling you.
lost to
I'm
the Nets?
surprised
After
Pod
we
would
get a
say
lottery
that.
pick
At any
next year,
given night,
after we get
at
a
any
defensive
given
back,
night,
another defensive
I'm
player,
surprised
Whoever said
Pod
we're
you'd
after
beating
say
we
that.
draft a
Detroit, man,
defensive
like
player
what are
who's
you
like
talking
6'11",
about?
Y'all.
and then we're
One
gonna
mic.
win, and then we're
I'm
gonna beat the
surprised Pod
trash
said
hitters.
that.
Hold
Y'all
on.
see.
One mic, y'all.
Pod
Let's
knows
go back
Sean
to
Marks cooked.
No, I'm surprised he
right.
said that we would we beat the
No,
Knicks at any
hold on,
given
y'all.
night. Go
Hold on,
ahead.
y'all.
Go
Hold on,
ahead.
y'all. No
Man,
pod
fuck
don't
the
just got
Knicks.
to the panel, and y'all know Range Rover ain't say much all night. We gotta go back to Range Rover's podcast in
Go
defense.
ahead.
Oh, here we go.
But
Orange and blue ain't shit,
hold,
man.
No, I'm just
Ain't
saying.
shit.
hold on, Range Rover. Do you agree with that, Torius? Do you think that Sean Marks did a good job hiring Jordy Fernandez?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
excellent.
was the best decision
Yeah.
he ever made, ever,
Oh
ever.
yeah, we're
Like,
feeling it.
Hold
We're
on,
feeling
Let's
it.
go to Range Rover.
Come on, John. You
I
know
mean, look,
Jordy is
He's
that
the
guy.
coach of
He's
these
that guy.
guys.
Let my
I,
Hey,
I
let,
just
hey,
try
we
to
want to raise that
criticize him
playing banner.
because
All
he's
in,
that
come on,
good.
man. Let
all
I
in.
try
Michael
to
Yeah.
Porter
criticize.
Truth to talk, man.
Go ahead.
When
Go ahead,
Nolan
Let him,
hires
Lex.
bro.
this
Lex.
next
wait,
GM,
wait, first,
both him and
first up,
Sean Marks are gone.
hold on, I want to ask y'all something. When y'all look at the Eastern Conference right now, like, which one of these teams do y'all really fear?
None of them.
Detroit. underrated.
They're
Detroit
food.
is tough, but they
Look,
inexperienced in the
Detroit's the
playoffs.
number one seed
They
in the
tough though
East. They want MPJ. Why do they want MPJ?
Because they
because
don't
they
want
want him to
Tobias
stop.
Harris crap in the playoffs
They
again.
trying
But
to win
hey,
it all.
Michael
So
Porter.
what's
MPJ
gonna
is
happen if we play them in the first round?
first of all, do you see how crazy
Do you see?
Jalen Durant's playing right now?
Okay,
Which one of
Joe.
our big wait, Reigns?
Look,
Which one of
hey,
our
bro,
bigs is
how
going up against
are we
Durant
getting
right now?
better,
Come
man,
on.
this season, bro?
Like, what are you talking about?
I'm the
That's why
biggest
we're gonna get a big
on,
man.
on,
That's
on
why
this
we're gonna get a
panel.
big man.
Man, you acting like Jalen Durant out here like calling ISOs. Like, man, he does outside of
Bro, I
alley
think Durant
We
actually
had
can
9
score.
wins right now,
Actually,
bro.
Durant can do more than
But
just
I kind of
have a
see, I
dunk in
kind
it
of
if you
see
see
his
him
point
play.
though,
Just
John.
keep him
What he
off the
trying to
boards.
say is, real quick, what he trying to say is the East is wide open, bro. It's weak as hell.
Yo,
And
Joey,
for
we
real,
had
when you look at
9
the top,
wins, my
hold on, real
brother.
quick. When you look at the top two teams, like when you look at the Knicks, in Detroit, like yeah, they are teams, but they ain't really scaring nobody in the grand scheme of things, bro. Like I
Man,
don't
orange
Joey,
know.
and blue is 20 and
Joey,
9, man.
Joey,
Nothing
Joey.
impressive.
Even if
Nothing
we got to the
impressive.
second round of a playoff with this current
No, I'm
iteration,
not
the
saying
real
we gonna
prize
do
is.
anything. I'm just
We're
saying
not
to keep
saying
it
we
wide
winning the
open. That's
title
Nah,
all I'm
we're talking
saying.
about them.
Then
They
why are we doing
trash.
this? So wait. Then why are we going this route
because
if we
they
don't if it's to
building
win
a
the title?
team. They building a team.
Then
It
what are
takes
we
a team.
doing?
We building a team.
What team, Scott? What team we building
These
right now?
young guys
What
gotta
team,
learn,
We not
man.
building a
Scott?
Oh,
team.
What
come
team?
on, man. I
We
know
just
you
gotta
know
wait
Scott,
for
better
the
Scott,
than
Scott,
draft,
that.
Scott. I
John.
just
We just gotta
realized
wait for
something
the
I
about
know
you.
you
You
draft.
know.
care about
Hold on,
short-term
John,
stuff.
John. Hold on, John. Just
No.
hold on. Let me say
Oh
this,
yeah,
bro. John, hold on. Again, we gotta go to Pod Thorn and Range Rover and DJ. Y'all the regulars. Notorious people, John Scott, regulars. You know what I'm saying? DJ Range Rover Pod Thorn's like a special appearance, but he a regular. You feel what I mean? But my point is that we gotta go to them. And again, I just want to hear their thoughts on it. You know, we hear from you guys.
Y'all stingy with the mic.
You're right. He's
Hold on.
right.
I
He's
got I
right.
got
Sean
one
Marks
last thing to
cook.
say. I
Woo-hoo!
just got one last thing to say. Last thing
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say.
What's up?
Are the next game for Brooklyn is versus the Timberwolves. Now,
Okay.
this is actually y'all might not be aware. This is actually a playoff preview because MPJ and the Timberwolves, that's a rivalry. Him and Jaden
Easy. Watch
McDaniels,
the
that's a
screen,
rivalry.
bro.
All the Nugget fans who have been still trying to fight the lose and saying, "Oh no, we won the trade," they all gonna be watching that game on Saturday. If MPJ smokes out the Timberwolves, they're gonna be reeling. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, all right.
Feel
So
that
no,
smoke.
no,
Feel
hold on,
that
Range Rover.
smoke, man.
Hold on, Range Rover. Let's stay there.
It's
Let's go.
tough
Let's
with
go to
Ant Man. That's tough.
let's
That's
keep
tough.
what you said and go to DJ. Damn, Python dip. DJ,
Smart man.
let's say Range Rover is right,
Too much
right? And they
positivity.
in the Minnesota Timberwolves want MPJ. What did we get? You feel what I'm saying? Like okay, yeah, of course he'll take them over the top and they'll come out the Western Conference, perhaps.
Give us
But what do
McDaniels and first round.
what do the Brooklyn Nets get?
Give us McDaniels.
What do we get?
Wish.
Oh hell no! Give us McDaniels. What
Because
shit?
if you betting
better
on a draft pick,
shit.
then you wishing. You
Scott, have you
wishing.
watched these guys in college? Like, come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
No, come on. No. Same people say Cooper Flag was going to amount to nothing, and he is cooking up a storm.
John,
He's a
there's
generational talent.
John. Half of college players, half these teams, when they go out to draft these players, more than a third of the top 10 players are not even in the league.
Cooper
They're not
Flag,
even in the league.
Harper,
No,
Ace
I'm talking
Bailey,
about drafts.
Jeremiah Fears.
I'm talking about the draft class. The draft
okay.
class. You rolling the dice.
This
You
top three is
rolling
special,
the
though.
dice.
I'm not gonna lie. This
You
top three is
rolling the dice, man. There's people that
Then
was.
why did we trade for our picks back if the goal wasn't to roll the dice? Why did we give Rockets all those free
Lord
picks then?
have
What was this?
mercy.
Get
I'm not
Nobody
find some
knows what
guys
number
who'd
we're
be
gonna
a good
pick. Let's
collaboration.
not
Like
So you
panic,
what?
don't think
guys. It's a lottery
you don't
ping
think
pong.
we cooked
It's a
in this
lottery ping
draft?
pong, man.
At the end of the day, it's too early to say, Joe and my friend. Like I'm happy with Jaeger, so I'm happy with Powell and Wolf and what they're doing. But are they the ones running the ship right now? No, it's MPJ and Claxton running the ship. I want to give those young guys all
Here's
the
my
credit.
pushback on that.
Oh.
I can't right
Hold on, real
now.
quick. I heard you say
Igor
that.
had
Hold on.
mad
Let's
possessions.
hear
Real
from
quick.
Joey.
Hold on,
Then we
people.
gotta go to DJ. Go ahead, Joey.
I hear you say that all night, but listen, man, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm not asking for fucking Wolf and Drake Powell and Yegor to turn into the big three in their fucking rookie season. I
Thank
can
you.
be positive about an upward trajectory. Yes, I know we've been through a lot as a franchise, but still, we can still be positive about the things we're seeing from our rookies. It's
Thank you.
okay to say, well, damn, maybe Sean Marks did okay in the draft. It won't kill you. Like, we're sitting up here giving positive things about the guys he drafted, but yet you won't say that he did okay in the draft. It doesn't make sense.
Joey, this guy, here's a funny story about Sean Marks. He won a ring being a third stringer. He won a second ring being an assistant coach getting Popovich's coffee. He somehow got a job to be GM, and somehow he's good. I'll give him this credit. He is great at recycling draft picks. What he's managed to do with refilling our stock assets with the draft capital. Shama, full credit to you, man. You got teams to really bite the bullet there, man. Give me all those 6 picks, 4 picks. I'll give them that. But have you built a sustainable roster the last 10 plus years? No. Have you overturned the roster a lot these last few years? Yeah. Have you not really have you overvalued role players more than homegrown guys that you did have on this team? Yeah, but hey, listen, I'm with
John. Ned's been trying to get a grand slam.
I'm with what's it? I'm with Breezy on this one. Shawmock's cooked, guys. Playing bad. Let's go. I need some positivity. I agree with Joey. No, listen. Serious thoughts are we have a good young core, but if you're asking me what is the right direction, Joey, to go in right now, why not bet with your young guys? See what they can do. I mean, unless we have a roster that
John, Mavs won the number 1 pick, John, with the 40 wins.
The young guys are contributing in these W's. Just because they're not playing 30, 40 minutes a night don't mean they're not contributing, and we're not seeing positive things in the upward trajectory.
Thank you. Thank you.
I see the positive things are developing, but we're still being led by vets at the end of the day.
God, we leading by 1 vet. By MPJ. It's just 1 vet. There's no plural.
Breeze. Why is Detroit successful right now? Here's a question. Why is Detroit successful right now?
Oh, bro, listen.
Oh, no. Nobody wants to talk about that because
Detroit is not the only way to be successful.
That regular season
tanking is not over, John.
Detroit is not the only way to be successful.
Bro, hold on. Time out. You keep going to the next thing before I can answer the first thing you asked me. Like, bro, I can only answer one question at a time. Now, what I'm saying is when it comes to us only having 1 vet, you got Danny Wolf a priority to the Brooklyn Nets right now. Yegor a priority to the Brooklyn Nets right now. They making Nolan Traore. They even brought Ben Saraf up. They got Drake Powell in the rotation. All of those rookies, they making them priorities. So when you say that vets are running a team, that's not really true.
Exactly. Yes, it is. Why Terrence Mann still starting? Why Terrence Mann still starting? He's not running anything.
Hold on, let me finish my point, bro. When it comes down to Drake Powell, he can't stay on the floor to take Terrence Mann's spot. That's a fact.
Oh God, you don't watch Drake Powell play. Breeze is cool though.
Bro, he's injured. You missing a point.
No, you don't look at his stats. He's actually efficient from field goal. You just don't like the shot attempts. That's all it is.
That's the whole point, bro. He's not healthy to play the 2.
He's injured.
Yeah, and you said Yegor wasn't healthy, but hey, we were revisit that conversation.
This is not the same thing. This is not. I'm not talking about Yegor. I'm talking about argumentative. I'm talking about the 2 goals.
No, you're flip flopping, bro.
Bro, I'm not arguing with you, bro. You're a Nets fan. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm telling you that Drake Powell cannot be the 2 guard over Terrence Mann because he's not healthy enough, not because he's not talented enough. I'm telling you that.
Breeze, I don't
right now.
Yo, Breeze, I don't think he understands how like a team basketball is played. Like, and I think that's the disconnect with between John and the other people is like, we understand what it means to actually build a team.
It's called star hunt.
Even when you wait, but even
that's always gonna star hunt.
But you can't. You're not going to win a title that way.
When is the Nets ever built a real team?
They're doing it right now.
We got DJ.
Wow, 10 years later. I guess better time than never, right?
Hold on, Jay Noel on the panel. You know what I'm saying? He a member of the page. I gotta go to him, bro. I gotta send a link for Latrell Music in the chat. We gotta keep going around the panel. I can't argue with you, John. I'm just trying to make my point.
Who's arguing? I'm actually giving my perspective on this.
When you cutting me off, you taking it to an argumentative situation by cutting me off. Don't stop.
You do the same thing, bro. Don't act like I'm the only one that does it, bro.
Bro, listen. What I'm saying is you listening to say something else. I'm talking to you. Like you saying, oh, the vets are leading it. I'm saying Noah Clowney's a draft pick. He's not a vet. Claxton is a draft pick. You could say he a vet. You got also you got Yegor. So you got 3 players that's drafted by the Brooklyn Nets in the lineup, bro. So
in the starting lineup.
It's context to it. So when you say blatant statements like that, yeah, I'm gonna address it, bro.
It's not blatant. Who's leading the charge? A rookie's not leading the charge. It's a vet.
It's all of them, bro. It's all of them.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear with John. Diego is not a number one option over MPJ. Period. So
Okay.
regardless of the shit that you're talking about, at the end of the day, even if he will be at currently the state of the Nets as of now, he's not a number one option over MPJ. It's just the truth, bro. Hold on,
The
let me
truth is we don't know how to do this, but hey,
Bro,
it's
We're
a
only three
narrative,
and a half
right?
games behind the worst record.
Bro, hold on.
Three and a
Listen,
half
hold on.
games.
I think you're missing the point. When
What's
I
that?
said that the front court on the offensive side of the ball is more important, it meant more than just Cam Thomas. It meant Yegor too. It's not just Cam Thomas. It's Yegor too, and Drake Powell because he can't stay healthy, and Terrence Mann because he can't score the ball. It's about the front court more than it is the back court. So I'm telling you that I'm saying all that to say I'm trying to go to J Noel and Brooklyn LM. They just joined the panel, but that's my point.
He'll be back next game.
Talk to us, bro.
Yeah, yeah, as usual, I appreciate y'all. Breezy, love the channel. The panel is dope.
What's up?
All of y'all, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all really brought me back to this Brooklyn basketball shit. Like, it's what's up. But
salute.
Nets world, baby. Nets world.
Like just to speak to John is like, John, like, I don't think you understand like how a team is supposed to be built, and maybe it's because the Nets haven't done it in a while, or they haven't done it maybe ever.
10 years. Yeah.
So it's like, but here's the thing. Jordy Fernandez, anyone that says Jordy Fernandez is nothing more than a upgrade for us, you're lying to yourself. Look at the way you see Claxton. Look at the activity you see in Claxton.
Thank you.
Like, how can you sit there and say, like, did y'all forget about Jock Vaughn?
Oh,
did
God.
y'all forget about all these other coaches that didn't know that?
But Sean Marks cooked though, the range. Sean Marks cooked though. That's what I've been told all night.
Lionel Hollins. I give you our name.
Like,
Lionel Hollins.
You got to understand something. There's different ways to build a great basketball team.
Oh, my God.
Let's say there's 4 chambers, right? As far as the Nets doing all they can to tank to get a top pick, fine. They're not doing that to perfection. That's fine. But there's other aspects of building up this team that the Nets are actually doing right. So it's like when you're telling, like when you and Breezy going back and forth, and you're telling him that the vets are the one running this team. That, come on, bro, that's a lie. Like the
what
reason
do you mean? MPJ's number one option.
No. But let me tell you what I'm. Hold on, bro. Let me tell you what I'm watching. When I watch the Brooklyn Nets play basketball, the advantages they have is like, for example, when you see a guard like Tyrese Maxey, every time Tyrese Maxey would go to the paint, you would have a 6'8" dude, 6'9" dude with their hands up. They're not even jumping.
Yep.
They just have their hands up. I seen Igor do it. I seen Danny Wolf do it. I seen Clowney do it. That's
what about the air
makes
ball? What
this
about the
team...
Maxi air ball? I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah,
what
like,
about the Maxi
yeah.
air ball?
Let him cook. Go ahead.
That,
my bad.
Like John, if you're asking me, like, if I'm just a neutral fan and I'm looking why the Brooklyn Nets are winning these games, it's because of the length of Igor Denham, Danny Wolf, Noah Clowney, Nicholas Claxton. It's because of the activity. It's also because even when Danny Wolf is not scoring, he's being a connector out there. He's always looking to make the right play. Like MPJ, yes, he's the one that takes the most shots. He's the most dynamic scorer. That's fine. Yes, you can say that. But when you sit here and talk about Terrence Mann, my brother, even if let's say when the Nets are contenders, they're still going to have those type of Terrence Mann players on the team. A basketball team is always going to have those type of guys. Yeah. It doesn't mean that he's the reason they're winning. He's not. He's just one small part of the equation. But the reason the Brooklyn Nets are winning is because of the team and the structure that they're building. So it's like, I get what you mean. Like, trust me, there's nothing more that I want than AJ DeBonsta and Igor Demon. Like, I want both of them on the Brooklyn Nets. But here's the thing, though. I can't sit here and deny and say there's not other avenues in which teams need to build, that they're actually doing the right thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Lastly, hold up. What you got to do, go listen to other fan bases, not the ones that
Thank you.
Because you have certain fan bases like Philly guys, Knicks guys that just haters.
Yep.
They're going to hate on the Nets. But listen to the people who are neutrals and listen to what they say about why their team struggled against the Brooklyn Nets. The problem with this shit is like there's just too many guys with agendas. Like you could tell Potter's a brilliant dude, but it's just the agendas always have to come before the facts. So it's like, just go listen to these other people about why the Nets are good, and they'll tell you what we're building, and they'll show you.
Yep.
But that's
It's
it, man.
hard to
Appreciate
score
y'all.
against the Nets, man.
No, Rage. You made some very valid points. Listen, I like everything the rookie's doing. The big reason why I've been defending Yegor so much is I remember a few weeks ago, everybody was getting so on his case about what he's going to do and develop. And then when he has these good games, a lot of people that I've talked to, some of them go say, "Yo, but MPJ was such a key factor that he puts Yegor in a position to do it." It's like just give the rookies their credit. I give the rookies we drafted a lot of credit.
Who say that?
I
Breezy
said
said
that,
it. Breezy,
bro. I
Yegor's
said
the
I
reason we
can't wait
won
till the
this
Nets
game tonight
draft
with the
Nate
20
Nets.
points.
Hey, look.
MPJ had
Hey,
3 points.
no,
listen. What I'm
Okay,
saying,
can I just
hold on,
finish
let me just
addressing
say this
Rage?
real quick.
What's addressing Rage? Can I just
hold
finish?
on,
Hold on. As somebody who criticized Igor Demon pretty bad,
he was
he
talking about
has
me,
won
right?
the last 2 games for us in the
Can I
fourth
just
quarter.
finish addressing Range real quick,
I'll
and
give
then
him
I'll let
that.
you cook, Breeze? Yeah, but at the end of the day,
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
no, thanks. Listen, at the end of the day, Range, I'm happy with what the progress of the rookies. They are earning their minutes. They're handling the mentality aspect. Because Brooklyn, in the last 10 years, it's hard to have the mentality in Brooklyn because not a lot of people have the high expectations that this team could really do something crazy. But the rookies have really handled the expectations well. I give him that. Jordy's done a very decent job with creating systems. He's now running a system through a guy he had a connection with in Denver. That seemed to allow other guys to unlock certain parts of their game. The ultimate thing that leave Pod, some of the people I talk to, is where are we ultimately going? Is it to be a middle team? Is it to wait for a big star to be available? Or is it to cash in on a draft where you trade it back for your 2 picks, not 1 year, but back-to-back years? And I just think the problem is front offices, they always do things backwards. They say one thing, completely do a different thing, and it never leads us exactly where we want to be. There's hope that we could eventually be there, but instead of hope, why not put yourself there? Because you now have a young core. It feels like we're back 10 years ago where we actually have a young core, then you have these other veteran pieces. But what direction are you truly going
But
to
John,
go?
that's not
Is what I think needs to be answered.
John, Wizards
John, that's
ended up
not
with the
true.
number
Like I
4
disagree
pick,
with you.
John. I
Like
don't know what
we
the
Wait,
Nets
let
never
did.
Range
had
go. Let
this
people. Let Range
before.
go. Let Range go, please.
Wait.
Probably confused.
Well,
Go
let me
ahead.
just
What
say
Range?
this. Let me just say this. Now, being that I'm a new Nets fan and y'all have some more historical context on, the organization, I can only go off what I've been watching this season. Now, as far as the team that I've been watching, this is one observation that I'll say. The Brooklyn Nets, when Igor Demon plays good, are a very good team. Now,
Yes.
That's
ever
crazy to
since
say.
Jordan, remember, I was just comparing them,
No,
saying,
I
"Yo,
mean
this
in a
guy's
good way.
Killian Hayes." I was just saying, talking mad shit about him, like, a week or 2 ago. Look, I don't know how sustainable. I mean, listen, he's done it the last 4 games ever since Jordy called him out. I don't know. It's been a noticeable difference. And when he plays good, teams don't really know what to do. Because it's like, yo, all right, he's hitting threes. Okay. They're like, well, we already got to watch out. We're already like grabbing double team and MPJ. And then you got like Clowney, who's already ready to like drive, and then he's bringing the defenders over. So if Igor's hitting,
Yeah, because you're getting 2 things at one time. You're getting that length, and you're getting that offense,
And the vision.
and the vision of the floor. Yeah.
And
Hold on,
defensive
let's go back to
intangible.
J Noel. We gotta go to Brooklyn LM too. Shout out to Brooklyn
Yeah.
LM.
Hey, what's up? What's up, LM?
Yo, LM.
Yo, I thought he was going to Noel. My fault.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done, Doc. The last thing I'm gonna say with John is like we got to really start being honest, man. Like they never had this before. You keep saying like, oh, feels like back in the day. Like, no, they never had this before with this
Exactly.
coach. Like, stop playing with the coach's name. He's special. Just
They
say it
never
and
they
admit
never
it, bro.
built the Nets have
He's
never
a
really
special
built
coach.
organically, bro. We never
He's a
built
different coach
organically
because
through the
and
draft.
plus he's from overseas. Overseas people think different.
But
Yo, hold
Overseas
on, hold on,
people
hold
can
think
on,
I say
y'all.
different.
this real quick? Okay.
Go ahead,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
being
Then we go to
honest.
LM.
No, I just wanted to say not only that, the Nets have never really built organically through the draft. And I think it's kind of hard for some fans because we've always chased stars. We've always given our draft picks away. We always try to do it in free agency and through trades. And now that we're doing this thing organically, people don't know how to feel about it. You know what I mean? And that's why I say I don't understand why people are, oh, well, we just don't know how to develop players. We never really tried to. And now we're trying to do it, and fans can't really wrap their head around it, and they want everything like fast food to just, you know, turn over quickly. Like we got to be patient with this thing. If you want to
And we
do this
got a
thing,
high lottery
if
incoming,
you
guys.
want to do
High
this thing, if
lottery
you
pick.
want to
Yeah, that's
rebuild
true.
organically through the draft with young
John,
talent,
we're gonna be
you
okay,
have
John.
to be
We're gonna be
patient.
okay. Yeah. John, we're
Hey,
gonna be okay. But we're gonna draft like a 6'11" guy who
I,
plays
I,
defense because
Yo,
I see Jordy's
hold
vision.
on,
I see
hold
Jordy's
on, hold
vision.
on, hold on. I want to get
I love
I
it.
want to
I
get
love
Brooklyn
that shit.
LM in the conversation.
I
Yo,
love that
Brooklyn
shit.
LM, you there?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just listening.
Yo,
Just
Brooklyn
put
LM. I
6'10"
want to
guys up. Just
Brooklyn
6'10".
LM. To
Just
the
6'10".
conversation I was having with John, because this is a conversation we all Nets fans. So if I want to debate somebody for real, I find a Knicks fan somewhere, troll him or something. But Brooklyn LM, I just want to ask you: do you see the consistency in my take? I'm saying basically like the NBA, they not. It's like I won't say a template, but what I'm seeing from the top 7 picks, they're not necessarily making them a number one option. Right? They got players that assist them. Like, yeah, Cooper Flag is all that in a bag of chips, but is he the number one option over AD? And even if he is, it's probably a 1-2 thing. But you can see they got a veteran to kind of lead the team. You gotta give grace to say that AD is a veteran, right? And he's the number one pick, and he's not even in a situation where he's just number one option.
they're gonna trade AD, but hey,
And
what
AD
do
is
I
No,
still
know?
I'm
mad
just
young.
saying for the.
Mad young.
I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about a hypothetical, even if it is true. I'm talking about right now. They knew what he was coming into. AD was already on the roster. To my point, Dylan Harper comes off the bench. But that being said, he's not the number one option. There's no way Dylan Harper's the number one option. He's coming off the bench. Let's continue. The number 3 pick, who? Ace Bailey. He's definitely not the number one option over there in Utah. That's a fact. No, he went. No, he went
Deontay
5.
George.
Oh, my bad. He went 5.
No,
My bad. He went 5. But
Markin.
he's not the number one option at 5. The closest one to the number one option might be
Canepo.
Knapp. Yes.
Breeze
Yes.
Concanipper went 4.
Right.
And he went 4.
And,
Right.
and
Right.
VJ is not over Tyrese Maxey.
No, he's
He
Who
not.
might
got
be a number 2 option. He
potential?
might be a number 2 option.
Or
I'll give you that.
Concanippo.
But hold on, my
Well,
point to the conversation I
for
was having with
now.
John is that they got veterans to be the number one option over these rookies, bro. And the same thing with Yago. It's no knock on them. It's happening 1 through 7, not just the 8th
That's a
pick.
good point, Breezy.
Oh boy.
I said half the top 10
the
don't
difference
even be
is
in the
like
league. I said that
those
before.
those situations in terms of the vets that they're in, like those guys, I think Cooper is kind of a unusual situation.
Yep.
It could be a debate where he might be the number one option.
Ding ding
He's looking
ding.
he's looking like it.
I mean,
Like
There's
you
odds
talk about
did
scratching
you
him
me.
watch the game?
Guys, he's
he
a
dropped
generational talent. Of course, he's gonna
hold
be
on,
number
let me
one.
hold on, let me finish.
No, Brooklyn
It,
LM, Brooklyn LM, I need your help. Brooklyn LM, I'm staying with you, Brooklyn
That's
LM.
Cooper
Pause.
Flag, man.
But no, I'm
Flag,
staying.
man.
I'm staying with the conversation with Brooklyn LM. Out of 1 through 8, for the sake of conversation, how many of those players are number one options?
I don't think it's a lot of them. Now, can they be the number one options in the future? Possibly. But realistically, like I said, that depends on trades. That depends on if organizations is off these guys. What if LaMelo Ball gets traded? Who's the number one option? Maybe that goes to Brandon Miller or Con one day. I don't know. But the fact
LaMelo
of the
Ball don't
matter
play
is,
defense neither. Shit,
with
he
Coop,
don't play no
with
fucking
Coop,
defense.
he might be now. I mean, he just dropped 33 tonight. They won against Denver. Almost had a triple double. He's getting comfortable, and that's what you want to see out of a number one pick. He's been balling out his past few 10, 20 games. So Dylan Harper, we already know what Dylan doing in San Antonio, and he's doing that coming off the bench. If you gave him Cooper Flag
Let
minutes,
me see
he
something.
might be rookie of the year. I don't
No,
know.
yo,
But the fact of
we're
the
probably gonna
matter
draft
is,
Nate Amen.
wait, Yegor
No, let
Demin
him finish. Let him
and
finish. So you got Derek
this
Queen,
team.
Jeremiah Fierce, they number one options on their team.
Queen might as well be the number one option now.
Yeah.
Zion is a lost cause. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him in the off season.
Well, he played good last game, though.
But you can see that they're trending in a different direction over there. They're looking at Queen and Fizz as their top duo, as their top two guys. So the fact of the matter is, with this team, the only thing is MPJ is doing this on a team where you're kind of in a bad spot because we're supposed to be rebuilding.
If you add MPJ to that Mikel and Cam Johnson team, you might be talking something different because now you got a 25 point per game scorer against a team where you don't want to give Houston a top 10 pick. So you kind of want to compete. He would have fit. He would have fit in that era. But now you putting him on a team where we're trying to tank to get a top pick, and realistically, fans is split because it's like, yo, this dude is he's having his career high over here. But at the same time, you're at 9 wins, and realistically, 9 wins should make you the worst team in the NBA. But now you got these other teams now who are also trying to tank. So
Oh
now
man.
you got these other teams that
That's
now that we're
fucked
going
up,
to
man.
reach January,
That's fucked
now
up.
you're going to see. Oh, we reached January. It's 2026. May is 5 months away. Let's try to get these losses piled up. So now it turns into a situation of, are you going to lose against the Nets to make sure that your odds is up? And we get these wins, and I just, for me, it's just, I don't know. Like, the direction to me is what I'm trying to
Maybe
figure
Nets
out.
know like the
And that's all I've
Mavs,
been
they're gonna get
saying
a number
tonight.
one pick. Maybe like
Is
they hooked up
is
Mavs, they
where
hooked Mavs
are
up.
we going? I just
Maybe.
don't know if this is the right way to be going right now. Like it's good for MPJ. Listen, I keep saying to people, is it good for Brooklyn that MPJ is bettering his future for a situation, or is it bettering our future? It doesn't feel like it's benefiting both sides. It feels like it's benefiting one side.
But
That's
he
where
is
it's at.
27, John. You know he is 27 though.
Yeah, but if he
That's the
The
keeps this
only
up, you know,
the
but if he keeps this up, you don't think he'll be demanding $40 to $50 million to stay on this team? He has all the bargaining power at that point. It's like
Of
Brooklyn.
course
I like you guys,
he's
but I've
gonna
been
ask for
carrying the
40
crap for two
plus.
years.
Of course
I
he's
want
gonna
my
ask for
money.
40 plus.
Yeah, he'll
look.
He's gonna
ask for
ask for
it.
because
Look,
he's
would
worth
you
40 plus.
would you
40,
pay
$40 million
MPJ in the
dollars.
in the
He's
off
playing right
season,
now like a
despite the
40
fact
million
that
dollar player.
he has history with a bad back?
Wait, what, Ellen?
Like, would
Surgery
you
was
take
like
that
what six
chance?
six
Wait,
He
wait,
years
wait.
he
You
ago,
guys,
has
right?
wait,
history
wait,
with a bad
Look,
back,
Long time
and he
ago.
had three
I,
back surgeries. Regardless, yes, he's playing like this now, but realistically, you don't know what can happen in the future. Do you take
But
that
how
risk?
many years ago was the back surgeries though? That's the
Yeah,
question.
but he's wearing
A
braces
long
and
his
time
stuff
ago,
on
rookie,
his
man.
legs. So do you
he,
guys see the stuff he wears on his for
Range
preparation?
Rove knows that. Range Rove
yeah,
knows how many years
yeah.
ago.
Like,
So he
like
had the first back surgery happened like in college or whatever, or it
Right.
was like before or whatever. But then in the NBA, his rookie year, I think it was,
Yeah, I think rookie
Yeah.
year, right? He was gone. He was gone.
yeah. And then when he came back, I think he played a full season, and then I think it was the following year where like he had tried that he had like got hurt again. Then he got like another surgery, and then he played 2000. 2022,
I
23,
really, I
24,
honestly
25.
though, I really think
So like
like the
7 years
problem
ago,
with
right?
See,
Probably like
see,
7 years
I
see,
ago.
think
look,
the
like,
problem
yeah,
with I
yeah,
think some fans is divided about what MPJ's production. Like, if this was a year where we didn't
What's
own
your
our
all right,
pick,
what's your hold on, but Brooklyn Ellen, what if you the icebreaker, bro? Shout the ice. What if you the icebreaker, bro? Like what how do you feel about MPJ? What's your stance?
I like what he's doing. I mean, in terms of he's playing like an all-star. I mean, I think he is an all-star. For me, the only problem that lies in that is he's doing this in a year where we're supposed to be tanking. Now,
ding, ding, ding.
realistically, on
It
if you're
hurts, my
talking
guy.
about a year where you didn't own your pick, then it will be a different story. Because okay, if he's doing this, maybe this team can reach some sort of play-in. Maybe you get camaraderie that way, whatsoever. But if the whole point of this, especially going back to when you made the trade with Houston to get your picks back, if the whole point of this was to draft 8 and then this draft 9 or 10, then
Oh
what was
no,
the point?
that's not gonna happen.
Like
Exactly.
that was the point
Exactly.
of all
Okay.
the suffering that these
So,
us fans has gone through for you to draft 8 and then draft 10, 9, or be a playing team.
so can I?
That
So
to
can
me is like you're not utilizing your asset
Yep.
that you
Thank you.
gave up to
Yo,
get so
maybe
much for.
Nets know something that we don't know. Maybe like the
I
Mavs.
say
Maybe they're
something?
gonna hook us up. Maybe they're gonna hook
Yeah,
us up with the
yeah.
number one pick.
People are saying the same thing last year. Peoples, it didn't happen
So
because
here
of
we
the
go.
way we were at six.
What I mean, the Nets, because what if they knew they would be getting rid of people right now, man. I don't know. It's confusing.
If you
Just like
know that
all
you're
the Nets
draft,
fans. We're
if
confused,
Sean
man.
Marks knows that you're
We're
drafting
confused.
10 he needs to be fired because there's no way you get your asset back and you don't capitalize your asset in a year where your franchise needs it. There's no way you do that. I don't care if MPJ is the cause.
Well, he's gonna get fired if they don't get the top
do
5
what
picks.
Utah did last year and sit his ass down. If I'm the GM and MPJ's doing this, you don't want to trade him, fine. Do what Utah did. They got fined. Sit that nigga down for the whole year.
That's what I was about to say to you. I was about to tell you, that what if they don't want to trade him, right? Say they want to keep him, right? All right, whatever, cool, right? So I'm thinking in my head, why not pay that $100K fine to Adam Silver? Say, yo, we're not playing him the rest of the year. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that though. Can't do that.
Says who?
Says who?
You can't do it because MPJ is a baller. You know, you're gonna be like, what the fuck you mean I'm not gonna play?
First of all, where do people get the idea Brooklyn can't do what other teams do to get a top pick? Is there some special rule, like what? We're the 6th richest market, so we can't do it?
No, I would love for them to sit MPJ because he's
Y'all forgot the
tank.
two teams that got fined last year, got higher picks than us?
Can we please not talk about those teams, man?
Let me tell you the honest truth. There's nothing more stinging than watching Cooper Flag and Dylan Harper cook our asses this year. Both of them did it against us. You saw the games, you saw the highlights. There's nothing more disheartening than seeing top talent beat
Let me see where Dallas is at. What's their record?
Here we go, Scott. Here we go.
What's their record? Let me see what the Pelicans' record is. Let me see what the Pelicans' record is.
Again, Derek Queen. They have potential generational talent. Keep going.
Let's see what the Hornets records like.
Don't play defense.
So let me ask you. So hold on.
Wait. Who else? Who else had a high draft pick?
Hold on. Let me pose this.
Who else had? Who else?
Hold on, Breeze. So San Antonio second in the West, right?
Dallas is pretty good too.
But San Antonio second in the West, right?
Yeah, well, they've been having they were playing team. They were close to a playing team.
So let me ask this:
they were close to a playing team, dog.
So where was San Antonio when Wemby first got drafted? What record did they have?
I don't know. 20 wins.
They were 22-60, right?
Wow.
Yeah, they were 22-60.
Okay.
The first year he got
so
drafted,
we on track.
Nets probably know something.
We on track. We on track. If you look at our record, we are on track.
But the point I'm saying is, just because you get a generational prospect, don't mean they're gonna impact their first year. But it could be their second or third.
Of course it could.
It would help to have that player, though.
We hope they be generational.
Guys,
that's the word that you mean.
Guys,
Scott, I don't think you watch college basketball, Scott.
I don't care about the draft. I just need MPJ to get into the playoffs.
No, Scott, I have to pull you out on that, my friend.
Come on. It's just too many talking at that. Let me just one point real quick. I'm gonna want to go back to Brooklyn LM because he watched college ball. Now I seen AJ DeBonch. The conversation now is about superstars and just potential superstars. And I'm talking about AJ DeBonch. He had a triple-double the other night. Wanted to hear Brooklyn LM's thoughts on somebody like that coming to the Brooklyn Nets. And I checked just for context, LM. I checked. The NBA has drafted top picks from the same college, like the same NBA team drafted from the same college, kind of like what we would do with Yago and AJ DeBonch. That's happened before in the NBA.
Don't make me cry.
I forget exactly one of the players had Webber in it. I think it was Shaq, but Webber got traded to Golden State before he went to Orlando. Orlando drafted Shaq and they drafted Webber, but Webber went to Golden State instead of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he went to Sacramento instead of going to Orlando. So us getting AJ DeBonch, the league has seen it before, and whatever they proposed in the thing with the saying that they don't want us to tank or whatever, we not even in that. So it's a real thing, Brooklyn LM. Do you want to see us kind of go in that direction and try to go for AJ DeBonch, knowing that it's a gamble, knowing that it's a lottery, But would you still want to see us going that direction, or do you want to see the full potential of what we are with this said roster?
Man, just get
Listen,
the
like
number one pick, guys.
the monster would be a godsend for this franchise. I mean, you're talking about a
That would be crazy.
future generational superstar on your roster, not just skill
Yep.
wise, but I mean, what what he will do for this franchise in terms of even off the court. Like the dude is a Nike athlete. They're talking about giving him his own shoe. You're talking about jersey sales. You're talking about marketing. You're
Yep.
talking about commercials. You're talking about all of these things that he will bring to Brooklyn in terms of more eyes on us. Like the league would have eyes on us. Everybody would have eyes on us with an AJ DeBonster here. I mean, you saw with Wemby when he got drafted, Nike had a whole freaking alien welcome to San Antonio thing. I think if AJ come here, that's you do have your Wemby there in terms of the marketing, in terms of him welcome to Brooklyn. I can see
Leading
a
the
welcome to
franchise.
Brooklyn. Yeah, welcome to Brooklyn commercial or whatever, where he's in the Barclays and they got a billboard for him. So he changes your franchise immensely if you get AJ DeBonster. So he's been my guy since at the beginning of the season, and he's playing really well, excellent. Even might be the best player right now in terms of he might even overtake Darren Peterson in terms of that number one spot. So realistically, you're talking about adding a guy like him to Brooklyn. I think it would be in the league's favor to do that. I think Nike is looking for their Anthony Edwards in terms of we need to put this guy somewhere in a specific franchise, a specific market. I think Brooklyn would be the best for him.
I hate the lottery ping pong, man.
Let me ask you this.
That shit, yeah.
That being said, we mentioned Wemby. Wemby, number one pick, went to the Western Conference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Flag, number one pick, Western Conference.
Yep.
When the last time the Eastern Conference had a number one pick?
Joel Embiid?
Hawks.
Oh no,
Banchero.
I think Orlando.
Banchero probably.
I want to say Orlando.
Wasn't it Ben Simmons in Philly?
24.
No, Banchero.
No, I think it was Orlando. I think Orlando. I think it was Paulo.
Yeah,
Nah, it was wasn't it the dude in Atlanta? Wasn't it
Exactly. If you want to count Atlanta,
Sar.
Yeah, if you want to count Atlanta, yeah,
the French guy.
That shouldn't even count. Respectfully, that shouldn't even count, man.
Nah, you got a lot of potential because he got talent. He got talent. He was just in a weak draft.
But what I'm saying is, even if you want to eat for me, even if you bench MPJ. If you bench MPJ for the rest of the season, by the grace of God, you get an AJ DeBonster. That would be a nice pairing to have along with Yegor for next year, especially in the year we've got to compete.
But we don't know that though, LM. We don't know what's gonna happen.
No.
In the
People,
lottery,
it's not about knowing what's gonna happen, but he's making so much sense. If you guys want to save MPJ to be the second guy to AJ DeBonster, I'm all in on that because you have an experienced veteran who has championship experience, but you have the future right in front of you with a guy with generational talent, plus Yegor, Wolf, Powell. There's your young core. There's your chance to win. But if we don't do that, you're stuck paying MPJ. You're stuck being a middle team. Do we want to keep being a middle team, or do we actually want to do things right for
We're not
us?
stuck being a middle team.
Yes, we are. Oh my God! Let's see what we've done.
Timberwolves better beat us, man. Next game.
I think it depends.
Look,
I think we are stuck being a middle team.
I guarantee you, by the middle of January, the Brooklyn Nets are going to be in the play.
Oh my God! LM, get your life vest.
No way. I don't think the Nets gonna risk like that the lottery pick. I don't think.
Look, right now,
you guys gonna see. Just wait. I think
you guys do know the Chicago Bulls were the playing last year. What was their gift for being the playing last year? For playing so well, they got the 11th pick.
The Bulls are trash, and they regret not drafting.
They're a top market team, though. They're one of the top market. Either 7 or 8 in the top 10. They got the 11th pick because they didn't do things the right way.
And he's out for the season. Noah Sengue is out for the season. He never played.
We're only three and a half games behind Chicago right now.
That's it.
To be
We're only
fair,
4
like
games behind the worst record, guys.
the
All we need
Clippers,
is
the
like a
Clippers
little
won
losing
tonight,
streak.
so maybe
All we
People,
need
we
is
are
a
not
losing
that's a
streak,
catching
guys.
the Wizards for worst record.
What do you mean?
Please
It's
stop
okay.
thinking
It's
that.
only 4 games, though, John. It's only 4 games. It's not
yo.
Yo,
like it's
Wizards
not
is
like it's
not winning
12
9
games. You
games.
know,
At least not now.
it's not like we're 12 games behind
and
the
the
worst record.
Pacers, my gosh, are they
Oh
doing
my
this so
God, Pacers!
strategic?
Oh, they lost
Like,
tonight
come
too. I know,
on.
John.
The
Like
Wizards might win their
They have
ninth game in
Tyrese
April.
Pascal Siakam, TJ McConnell. They have preaching the whole cast, just missing another generational star to play with Tyrese. There you go. Like I can't, man. We are doing this so ass backwards as an organization. It's so
So
frustrating.
what do you
But
suggest,
wait,
John?
hold up. But can I
What do
say
you
one thing real
suggest?
quick? But John, you just called Derek Queen uh a foundational player. When was he picked?
He was picked around
6? No.
He was
15,
picked
right?
13.
13, 13. He's picked
He
13.
was
Oh, my
picked
bad.
13.
13.
So,
Yeah. Holy
so it's
shit.
like I understand your point. Of course, if AJ DeBonsa was in Brooklyn, New York, it's gonna like that's perfect. I get it, but especially if you have your own business, you don't build by the best case scenario. Like I understand your point. Like we do need a top three pick, a talent, all world talent, stuff like that. But at the same time, you still always have to build your team. Is what you not understand is like you still have to play, you still have to build the guys around you and stuff like that. It's all about doing everything smart, making smart trades, making smart draft picks. That will get you where you have to be, and then you would end up picking up that superstar, whether it's going
I
to be
think I think it's
1 through 5,
different
5 through 10. Like if you have a GM that knows how to get that star and that has an idea and to locate that guy, he'll draft him, he'll get him. It's just
Yeah.
about doing
I
smart
think it's the
things.
difference between the Nets and the
That's never
Pelicans,
been
though.
our front office MO, Noel. It's a mixed bag, man, no matter how you
Look,
look at it. Like,
I
I
We got we
want
understand
gotta
to
all
get
say
that.
like
lucky
this,
we've
this
right?
made a
time,
lot of
guys.
smart
We got the
moves, but
number
we
8 pick
haven't always
last
made
year.
smart
We gotta get
moves.
I
lucky
put
a
it
little
like
bit.
this. I put it like
We
this,
trade
though,
like
right? Like with
Noel. We
the
traded James
No
Harden
way.
for a fisherman, bro. We traded James Harden for a guy who just said today, "I'm retired from it, becoming a fisherman."
No,
Like
I
I
understand, bro.
can't with
Listen, I'm
that.
not here defending Shaw
That
Mark, but
is
I'm not here defending
disgusting.
Shaw Mark, but I'm saying what you
It's
should
not
want
you
more
dropped the
than.
bag with that giant James Harden thing
Yo,
again.
yo,
You
But
LM,
what
dropped the
I'm trying to
LM.
bag.
The
tell you,
guy
John, but
became
hold
a
up, but
fisherman, LM.
John, what I'm
Like we
trying to tell
traded
you is that
yeah, that's crazy.
what you should want even
That
more
nigga
than.
going fishing. He's really
like
going fishing.
I can't
He's
believe we
gonna.
did that, man. Like that was like the
I think
start
it's
of
a
the
difference
downfall
between
right
the
there. That
Nets and
we
the
barely
You know
Pelicans,
escaped.
though.
why? Because
Like,
you remember they
bro.
both
Jason
all
just look
season
happy as
shit, and
hell
he was like,
fishing,
"I'm gonna
man.
take a chance
but
on
look,
that."
Look like
even if the
he
Pelicans,
wanted
even
to
if
be
the
a fisherman
Pelicans
his whole
didn't get
life, man.
Queen, though, like even if the Pelicans didn't get Queen, you still had a roster of probably you Fizz, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones. Like if I can't Zion, I
Yo,
don't know,
hold on,
but
time out,
realistically, you still have a
hold on.
good core of young
Let me,
guys.
hold on. Let me shout all of y'all out. Shout out to everything Brooklyn. There's John. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to people Hernandez. Come on down. Shout out to Notorious. Shout out to Jay Noel. Shout out to Brooklyn LM. Shout out to DJ Aguero. Shout out to Range Rover 90. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout to all of y'all. You know what I mean? Nets fans is the best fans. I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up because I can see that I'll probably be up till daybreak fucking with y'all. But
That's world.
that being
That's
said, this
world.
is a great
That's what,
show.
baby.
Last show, there's a lot of compliments to the show that's contributed to all of us. Shout to all of us. You know what I mean? All of y'all. Um, Subscribe to the page. I see that the viewers are going up, the viewership is going up, and it's always when we win. You know, when nobody checking for us. When we lose, nobody checking for us. But when we
And
win,
nobody be looking when we losing.
they be pulling
Yo,
up.
can you believe that when we
Last
get mad when the team wins? That shit is
yeah.
crazy.
So I just wanted to
Hey
say,
yo, wait,
I mentioned all y'all
Yeah, that
names
shit is
today.
crazy.
I
Hey,
mentioned all y'all names.
If Brooklyn wins their
Oh,
next game, would that be their first 3-game winning streak of the season?
Yes.
yes,
I think
yes.
so.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's a tall task against
Who we
Hold on,
face
hold
Ant-Man,
on,
next?
but whatever.
Minnesota.
hold on, y'all.
Tall
Hold on,
task.
Minnesota.
hold on. Let me close out. But I mentioned y'all to say thank you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna try to be back with more content really soon. I don't think we play until after Christmas, so you know I
hey, yo,
might pull up.
Breezy.
Yo,
Yo, are you gonna do the pregame to that game on Friday?
Pregame? I don't know. I might. I gotta.
I think
see.
we play Saturday.
I might though. Yeah, I
Nah,
might go.
Saturday.
Yeah, I just want Drake Powell ankle to heal up all the
When's the
way,
last time the
and
Nets had a
just
Christmas
want
game,
Drake
yo?
Powell.
Oh man, Brooklyn.
Oh no.
Congrats, GM.
No, let's not close out on the last time the Brooklyn Nets
No, we
had
got to
it.
acknowledge that,
That was
Breeze.
probably
Good
a
one,
little.
LM. Shout out to
Nah,
you,
it's not,
Sean.
hold on. It
We
was
get
KD was
AJ
on the
though. If
team.
we get AJ, them
KD was on
Christmas
the team.
games coming back. I'll say that.
Hold on, man. Let me check this.
It's diabolical. AJ the monster with the Nets.
I
We
want to
get AJ,
know.
them Christmas
Now
games
I
coming
want
That
to
back
know.
shit's
though.
crazy.
The last
I
time
think it was when we had James
KD and Kyrie
Harden.
was on the team.
Yeah, KD, Kyrie, and
Nets get
yeah. I
lucky
think that was the
draft AJ
last
the
game.
Didn't we beat
monster. I'ma
LeBron? Didn't we
cry,
beat the
man.
Lakers that
I'ma
game? Didn't we beat
cry,
the
yo.
Yeah, I
Lakers?
think that was it. I think we beat the Lakers. That was the last Christmas game we had.
Okay, when Nick Claxton dunked on LeBron James.
Yeah.
You remember
Was that
that,
a
people?
dunk or a
You
block?
remember
I
that? You
think.
like that shit, right?
He blocked them and dunked. I think he
Yeah,
blocked them
Oh,
and
I think that
dunked.
was the last time we had a Christmas game. That was like 2021.
You guys don't talk about the small
2020?
three, small three
Hold
era.
on. Now, in
You
fact,
guys
I'm
don't talk
glad
about
Brooklyn
small three
asked
era.
that question. Yeah, because that's when Clax he did, and Clax still playing well. He playing well tonight. I just want to end off on a good note. It's not a lot of good notes to leave off with the Nets, but we're gonna leave off with this good note. We found one, but let's just stay here. You know what I'm saying? shout out to all the Nets fans. You already know we the best fans. We're gonna try to be back with more content really soon. And yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Subscribe, share the page, man. Nets fans, the best fans. We out here. Later, y'all.